97.3. Welcome. It's the Republic of Football on your favorite dial. 97.3. I'm Gabi Ofe. And this is your home for everything European football. Starting from the English Premier League, we'll take you to Spain, the Italian Serie A, the German Bundesliga. And we will bring you closer to all the scores. Also on YouTube, you can head to CTFM, our YouTube page, and you can catch the conversation there. I've got Bernard Abeku and Coach Christopher Nimley. Technical support from Daniel Squashy. Later, in the course of the show, we'll activate the phone lines and you can call us. We are with you from now to somewhere around 5:30. I cannot wait for that game between Liverpool and Manchester United. It's really interesting to know that Arne Slot is actually yet to beat Ruben Amorim. Who would have thought? And on the other side too, Manchester United are on a very horrible run every time they visit Anfield. They struggle to win. I think the last time they won was in 2016 under former manager Louis van Gaal. So let's see if Ruben Amorim will be the first manager to break that horrible run. Let me welcome the guys and then we'll get into the Spurs Aston Villa conversation in a bit. I've got Coach Christopher Nimley with me and also Bernard Abeku. Good afternoon, gentlemen. How are we doing? Coach is looking off light. If you're watching us on YouTube, it's a petticoat with a green black stripe. Bernard, Coach, he dress.
I go church.
Yeah, I know.
I'm a responsible man.
Oh, yeah, I know.
I'm a married man for that matter. So a time cometh when you are a married man. Yes, a time cometh.
Thank you.
When you are a married man and your wife will go into your lockers.
Okay.
In fact, this was picked by my wife today. She says it's been a long. In fact, for some time now, I've not been able. I've decided not to go very executive like this. I'm from a suit family. As part of my family fundamental profession, there are designated and well professional people who sews coat. You talk about Dan Morton Taylors. That was my uncle. I stayed with him. Very, very instrumental in who I am today. You talk about Isaac Morton. These are all, since the days of Kwame Nkrumah, since the Gold Coast era.
Oh, wow.
So it has been my family profession.
You mean it's in the blood?
Yeah, it's in the blood. So, I've got the suit line up. But for some time now, I've not gone. So, my wife has decided that for the next 12 to 15 weeks, I have to go suit after suit after suit. Then I go and pack them down.
You mean back to
in
back
fact,
suits?
this This was sold, I think, about 3 years ago. So I wanted to see whether it would still fit me. But when your suit is sold by Dan Morton Tailors or Isaac Morton Tailors, you are guaranteed that it will fit you for life. If you ask your boss or our boss, Mr. Samensi will tell you, Bernard Avle and Code will tell you, if you want to wear proper suit in Ghana, you go to Dan Morton Tailors.
Dan Morton Tailors.
Yes. If you go just here at Kokomlimli or Isaac Morton by the traffic light at Adabrika. Well, one of these days, I'll take you there.
Okay.
And put some decent suit on you. Abe Fantinya, Fanti for wash a suit, Abe. Where you know that they are?
I'm calm.
Hey!
How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank
Ebobolo. Matunka.
you.
The whole.
Jale, do you know
Now,
Watch the sport.
oh my
do
goodness.
you know Bernard's name on the page?
That was a fun. It's based on what I saw.
Allow coach.
Allow me to speak
Yes,
based on what
yes,
I
please.
saw
Yes,
or I
please.
have seen.
Yes, please.
No, but the stats are there to back the performance. So
No, but at the end of the day, it's for passing of the ball. Even Leo Messi would give 40 passes.
You cannot get it wrong 14 times.
Who was marking the number of touches on the pitch on that day? It's strange, isn't it?
Who, me?
Yeah, because at the point you are an officiating a feature.
Yeah,
an
it's an
official.
officiating.
At another point,
Later
you're a defender. Mysterious, you know.
So he was just out there trying to pinpoint.
Yeah, all the markings on that day was funny. People just wanted me to make
I think it has to be a regular exercise now, so that with time then we'll begin to organize some. I remember the last game we played with our sister media house when I had to coach the team.
I hear you took off a player after just 2 seconds.
Within 2 seconds, come and sit down. I don't
I heard
delay this.
I heard you in one of the videos when there was a corner kick and Jude headed the ball over the bar. I heard you issue some instructions. And I have the video on my phone.
And I said, hey, young man, you don't do that. What is the name? The one who I took
Echo.
Echo was so much on me. That coach, I need to go in. When I go, and at the time the game was very, very tight. I think it was 4-4. And if you look at where we had gotten to, whoever loses or whoever concedes likely to lose the game.
Yeah.
And the other team, they didn't have a proper coach. So I, a professional coach with all my licenses on me, and I was telling Eko, if I put you in there and you don't listen to me, the next second you're out.
You're out.
Say, coach, you need Eko too is well built,
you should have
proper
been there
structure.
already.
And I say, Eko, them structure, I mean, didn't deal. Footballer, your structure is looking dofu like that. You must be very trained and very quick. Eko say, don't mind the body. I say, okay.
The way you run
And
can
look,
disqualify you.
That day, if you I've forgotten. The girls were there, Sugar and Co, everybody.
Yeah, and he disgraced himself.
And even our boss was also there.
Oh,
Samens was there. So the game was tight. Last like 10 minutes, and I said, Echo, I'm introducing you. I want you to go and form a wall in front of the back three. Make sure you don't move. Don't go past the center line. Echo say, yes, boss. I put Echo inside. The moment I had substituted a midfielder, so go and stand where the man was. Then Echo was going to strike. I said, Echo, that is not what I said. Come back. So there was a throw in against our team. Then Echo, as a midfielder, you needed to put yourself behind the ball. Then Echo was rather in front of the ball. I said, come on. The moment that, come on, my friend, come and sit down. Yes, go back quick. He said, I said, come and sit down. I told you, I'm not joking over here.
Charlie. Well,
but now he said he's improved, so he's ready to.
It's not true, coach.
well, the last fixture he didn't play. He came in late. He ended up as the
Let's nobody deceive you.
referee.
Last show he ended
Oh,
up
then
as
he
the-
has not improved
Yeah,
because he should
so-
have. Since I was not there, he should have played
Taking an
for me to
advantage.
get the message
Should
that
he?
look, now your player is now improved.
just like you have my message.
Of course, and I have seen vividly.
Oh, Charlie.
There will be another fixture. So
Of course.
just in case.
That one I'll be there to see things for myself.
Exactly.
Nyaze.
Well, that's just by the way. Let me bring you the starting 11 for Spurs. I'm taking on Aston Villa. It's 52 minutes, 1-0 at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Spurs start with Vicario in post. There's a back four of Pedro Porro, Kevin Danso, Van de Ven, and Jet Spence. A midfield three of João Palhinha. There is Rodrigo Bentancur. He scored a goal for Spurs. Odobert is starting. There's Xavi Simons, Mohamed Kudus, and then Matthias Tell. For Aston Villa, they line up in a 4-2-3-1 formation. Emi Martinez is in post for Villa. Marti Cash, Ezri Konza, Pau Torres, and Lucas Digne. A midfield trio of Amadou Onana, there is Kamara, McGinn, Morgan Rogers, equalized for Aston Villa, and Guessant, and also Daniel Malen starting for Aston Villa. Villa's coach is Unai Emery, and for Spurs, they've got Thomas Frank. Kudus is starting. I think Kudus assisted in that game. Yeah.
Threw the ball as if he was playing a corner kick. And Spurs nearly scored from that. He's gone the other way around too. He's going to throw it again. Hey, what sort of patapa by force goal are they trying to score?
No, I think it's become a new thing.
Throws the, look.
I think, coach, it's become a new thing that the guys are
everybody are
now.
trying to
capitalize
on that.
We know Bournemouth have the same thing. When Antoine Semenyo came to Ghana, he rehearsed that for Ghana in a World Cup qualifier. So I think everyone is trying to unearth a certain opportunity to have goals in the Premier League as it stands, because it's a difficult league, and if you're not thinking wide, it leaves you in the past. So what like Arsenal did with the set pieces, and how they arrange themselves and try to lock in, sitting in between defensive line and winning with headers, or taking the goalkeeper's attention off, trying to focus on the players and their movement and the ball coming in and all of that. People have gotten to know certain things of the sort, and Arsenal is not getting opportunities from that. So now the new twist is throw in. You should go long into the area like a corner, and you just get a contact, maybe 1-2 contact. It's at the back of the net, and I feel something that's very healthy. The Premier League should not be dull, and all of that as part of the drama. We should be having all of that at display. But
okay,
I mean, it has been a good game.
All right, so 54 minutes. If it ends like this, Spurs would take up the third position with 15 points, and the points after match day 8 are looking very close. Arsenal are top with 19 after yesterday's 1-0 win over Fulham. Manchester City are second, 16 points, and Spurs are currently taking on Villa, who are third on the table with 15 points in that game. Coach, just a quick overview of what Thomas Frank has done so far. I think one thing I've realized is that I've not really seen the full when it comes to the way we know Thomas Frank to play at Brentford, but he's managed to get them grind some results, some difficult results. I think what he actually wants to do with Spurs is actually yet to take a full shape. I don't know if you
I think I agree with you
that,
because he's very young in the job. When I say very young in the job, not as an experienced manager, he's very experienced, of course, but with the particular Spurs team now, I mean, he just took over during the summer, and he took them for pre-season, and he's built this. Well, he's still in the process of building. But one thing that is very clear, they've got good players, and because they've got good players, as a manager, you can easily work on that and get them to play in a certain way. What he's demanded of them is the fact that every player has a role to play, especially in the defensive third. They have to be careful. They nearly conceded, but like I'm saying, every player within the setup has a defensive role to play. And for a manager, you see, if you want to get the best out of your team, one fundamental principle that every player in the team will have to abide by is the defensive aspect of the game. If we are all ready to work for the team when we are not in possession of the ball, eventually we are making ourselves very difficult to get beat. And that is one thing we saw of him at Brentford, and within the shortest possible time he's instilled that in the Spurs team. And it can only get better with time. Another thing that I believe he's done well, he's improved the quality of their defending as a unit or as a block. And as a result of that, they are making themselves very, very difficult. And whoever advised them to go to Bayern Munich and get Paulina on loan, I mean, that was a
You think it's a good buy so far?
That was a super buy. I wanted my Manchester United to have seen that opportunity to bet. Bayern were insistent that if you take him alone, you are obliged to pay the money. And Man United, of late, they are saying that they won't buy any player above the age of 25 years or 26 years. So once there was that insistence on the part of Bayern Munich that yes, we can give it to you on loan, so that you actually take his full salary for the season. But at the end of the season, whether he does well or not, you have to pay us 40-something million pounds. The Spurs looked at it. They felt it was a deal they could do because he's 30, I think 30, 31.
Yeah.
If you can get me his age, I'll be most grateful. But in the morning football, if you spend 40 million plus on a player who is 31, it means that is a huge risk.
Yeah, so João Palhinha is 30 years.
He's 30 years.
Yes.
So obviously they are paying his full salary, and then they will have to pay close to 46 million pounds to Bayern Munich to acquire his services permanently. But he's a good player. He's a Portuguese international, and he understands the dynamics of playing in that position. He understands the role perfectly, and when he's there, he gives you that defensive shield, and that, in my view, has contributed to how well they have defended as a team, and the fact that Bentancur is now all the time fit in recent weeks has contributed a bit more to their progress as a team. But I'm shocked that Sarr is not in the team today. I don't know whether it's because of injury, but he's been one of their extremely workaholic players who plays for the team, and when he's on his A game, they tend to go through it a bit smoothly, and he gives them that box to box awareness, that box to box presence that allowed the likes of Bentancur to focus and then control whatever is being done in the middle of the pack, while Sarr gives them that bite from midfield. He's not in today's game, so you can clearly see that Bentancur is a bit advanced in whatever he's doing, and as a result, he scored the first goal. I think they are effecting the change.
Yeah, so Sarr is on the bench.
Yeah, he's on the bench,
He's
and
on
I'm
the
saying
bench.
normally he will start for them.
Yeah.
Richarlison is being introduced, and I think whoever has been stopped is the Thai, is it Thai or whatever?
Matthias Tel.
Yeah, Tel, the one they acquired from Bayern Munich. I mean, he's a young chap, young lad. The people at Bayern had a very high ceiling for him. So, to be honest with you, I was very shocked when they actually let him go. But on hindsight, Bayern Munich hardly will sell their young players if they know that the ceiling for that players will be achieved.
Yeah. And you know what's interesting about this Spurs team, right? I don't know when, but I think they would have to be dealing with, because Solanke is out injured.
Yeah.
When you look at the attacking talents they've got Matthias Tel, who is not like your out and out striker.
Not at all.
They've brought in Richarlison, who's not also your out and out striker.
No, I think in the case of Richarlison, he's a focal point. He's a number 9. He wants to play as a number 9. But the fact is, he's not very mobile.
And they've got Randall Kolomwani.
Randall Kolomwani, he's on the bench, or he's
he's on the bench today.
Wow. They acquired him from PSG on loan. On loan. I don't know why it is taking, because this is match day 8, and if after 8 games he still cannot be given a look in, and the young chap acquired from Bayern Munich is ahead of him in the pecking order, then you look at it and say, then why didn't he go back to Juve? Is it that PSG were demanding so much that Juve felt that it wasn't worth it? Because he did relatively well. In fact, he did very well when he went to Juve. He's one of the main reason why Juve find themselves in the Champions League, because he scored, some very important goals for them and got them back into the Champions League. So as to why they didn't go back, maybe PSG, I'm very sure, told them that, look, we gave him to you at the cheap. He's gone there. He's proven his worth. If you really think you need him, pay the money and take him away. But Juve again wanted another loan move. But I think Spurs offered them a bit more on the loan, and then PSG eventually told the young man that if this is what Spurs is offering, it's a place we want you to go. If you think you like it, take it and let's go. That is why I think he finds himself at Spurs at the moment. But the game has been keenly contested.
Yeah.
Aston Villa has introduced Oli Watkins. We saw the injury he sustained at international level, which kept him out of England's second second game in the recent ended international window. But I'm very happy to see him back, and with him, I think Villa is going to look a bit differently, and they are going to be a bit purposeful. So Spurs will have to be very careful.
Okay.
The game is very tight, and Spurs are doing so well trying to find the opening, but in doing so, you have to make sure there's a clear balance between what you do in the attacking sense and what you do defensively, or else you may think you may dominate, you are dominating the proceeding because you are seeing a lot of the ball. But one counter attack from Villa will undo you, and your work will be made even more difficult, if not already difficult. But I don't know. In the second half, we've played close to 7 minutes. I've not seen a bit more of the Ghanaian. There he is. He's on the ball. He's taking on his marker, running him down for pace, going past him. And look, that's more Kudus. And for me, why did he go back into the crowd? I think he had naturally, he's not a winger. He's not very pacey. He's not the type who's got blistering pace on a 1v1 situation where he can go past it. But when the fullback presents himself, or whoever presents himself, he has what it takes
to go past.
Go past. Then after doing that, if there's a lot more distance to cover, that is where he's found wanting. But I don't know why Spurs are not deciding to play through him, because he's one of their very creative players.
Should we get used to this the entire season?
As
to see Kudus was playing on the right side and not through the channel.
You see, naturally, he should have been asked to play in the middle. But the reason why the coaches don't fancy him in the middle has to do with his recovery. He's not got a good recovery. When he loses the ball, or anytime he loses the ball, he's not the type of player who go and fight immediately with it. So it is better to keep him out wide, so that if you were to lose the ball there, the team Spurs will have enough time to actually adjust themselves and compete and see how well they can win back the ball very quickly. But if you put him in the middle and he loses the ball and he doesn't track back, that in my view will be a short way to go for the opponent than having him on the flank. So you remember, that is one of the things I've always highlighted in his game. He needs to work a bit more off the ball to more or less cement, because he hasn't gotten to the status or to that significant recognition where you want to walk after losing the ball. No, you have to work out, and that is one of the things I want to see both at club level and at national level, because you cannot see yourself to be only good when you are on the ball like he's doing. I don't know why the Spurs players are just watching him do that.
No support,
nothing. Yes, he's that good. He can take them on. But there should be somebody closer to
believe in him. They know that he can do that. But
it's good to have. It's good to believe in the ability of your teammate. But there are times it's a team sport. Don't forget, it's a team sport. He may go 1v1. When it's a 1v1, you want to find. But when there's a defensive line cover, you want to go and support him. Danso is going to do his thing like that.
I'm just about asking a question. Isn't it now you place towels?
Yes, I mean, if you are the home team, you get the ball boys to present you. But if he goes away, no home team ball boy will give you the towel to go and wipe the ball and go and throw it so that they will concede. No. But look at what he does. He throws it this time. Hey.
Wow, Martinez is just caught trying to defend that long throw from Kevin Danso. But I mean, Bernard, let me bring you in, right? So coach mentioned something about the kind of shape Thomas Frank has brought in.
That just before he comes in, that was the support I spoke about. Now the ball was given to Kudus, and all the Spurs players were watching him. But that was a clear indication of a player who at that time had two players in front of him, and behind those two players there were enough defensive line cover. So the Spurs player who gave the ball to Kudus just stood there and watched him. So Kudus thought that he would rather come and support, gave the ball out to him, but he was nowhere, and Villa took over.
I'm looking at...
Look at where Martinez found himself.
Yeah.
I mean, that should not be happening with him. That should not be happening at all with a goalkeeper of that stature. You either stay in goal
and wait for what happens. I'm trying to understand why he actually did that, because that's very not like Martinez.
Unlike him.
Yeah, and he comes out, makes himself big, but unable to just...
This time, he just got brushed off, and he was actually nowhere closer to the ball. Luckily for him, Andre Onana was where the ball went, and he eventually dealt with it. If that had been a Spurs player, that would have been an easy goal, too easy of a goal to concede.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now let's talk about the defense. Of course, Kevin Danso is in that space. That's where he plays, part of the defenders. I mean, a season after they finished 17th in the league, largely due to a porous defense that conceded the 5th most goals under your very good friend Ange Postecoglou, who was sacked yesterday by your own very good owner to Evangelos Marinakis.
The 39 days, right?
Yes, they've brought in a manager, and he's changed the narrative. When you look at Spurs' numbers, they are currently ranked the 2nd best, right, in that category, going from conceding 1.71 goals under Postecoglou per game last season to now 0.71 per game this season under Thomas Frank. And I was looking at Spurs' numbers this season. One thing I've realized is that if you come up against him, it's more like if he doesn't score, you don't score. And you look at the results up until this game, he's gone with a 2-0 win, a 3-0 win, there's a 1-0 win mixed with what we've seen in the Europa League. I think there was a 2-2 against Bodo Glimt, and now there's a 1-1. Just what I thought about that shape, and maybe if you can look at the role Kudus is also playing under him.
Well, first off, without the ball, they are shaping into a 4-3-3. It's important because for a team to be successful, you need to always keep your shape. And that shape that you keep without the ball also contributes to how you're able to read the opposition and how he is approaching the ball. Now, what Villa seem to be doing is they are doing more of successful forward passes. If you check the numbers, it also speaks for them, because they're doing about 80, in terms of forward passes to Spurs. Say 69. It tells that they are with the ball, they come direct at you, and they want to look for that little pocket of spaces. Hence, the shape of Spurs needs to be material to be able to read them balls. That's why when you I know, Riley, you talk about defense. If you check the percentage of tackles won, it's Spurs who are winning more tackles because they keep their shape and observe the forward balls that they are trying to plant in between and go in for the right tackles. So for tackles won, they've got about 68.8% for Spurs and 56.3% for Villa without the ball. So it tells that keeping your shape is super important. And it is one thing that this coach have added to this setup. He's tried to, initially it was Porro and Udogie. Now he introduces Spence and Porro and try to limit their runs up front. When you look at the old manager and his approach, you always have Porro and Udogie coming up front a little bit with an inversion and trying to come in on the flanks to do the crosses. Now he knows Kudus is skillful, and combining Kudus' attributes to this game, he knows that when Kudus is approaching you with the ball, and like Coach rightly indicates, 1v1 might just be a little bit of a challenge, but let's put the ball in space and run for the ball. I think he measures the meters which he feels he can cover and puts the ball in right spaces and attacks that. So he does not then leave Porro, that huge responsibility of also running and joining that, in attack and what have you. He also needs to read his markings and know where to run to, so that when they lose the ball, he doesn't get himself wanting to cover behind to pick the balls. If you look at what Spurs are doing, they're also doing a lot of backward passing. Like Coach Riley indicates, Kudus moves down the flank.
Are not too much.
The forward passes aren't too much. They try. Kudus try and move the ball down the right there. He pauses and coach questions, why are you having acres of space in front of you? But you return and give the pass behind you instead. And it is what they are doing, because then again they are trying to mark the shape of Villa in their own half around the D and try and move the ball around from Spence's area to Porro's area, i.e. Kudus' area to what's the name of that guy, gentleman there?
Odobet's
side, trying to find spaces from that angle. Then he eventually wins them a throw in. Then they have to go long with the throw and try and look for that connection. So it's much respect to the two managers on the touchline. We know Thomas Frank is a fantastic manager, and glimpses of yesterday's game in terms of managerial issuance of instructions is coming to bear here. Yesterday it was Andoni Areola and what's his name, Oliver Glasner, isn't it? Bournemouth, Crystal Palace. Now we are seeing a manager who handled Arsenal before, an expert in Europe in Unai Emery, and Thomas Frank, who's done brilliant stuff with Brentford and gotten an opportunity at a club that many questions that, look, a man came in here and was sacked for his style of play. And he says, he's not handled a big club before, so he wants to see how events pan out for him. And he's never been sacked before, so, he's looking forward to do great with this football club. I feel it's the trick, and he demands more. And I read an article where he asks a lot from, his players. And I feel he's asking a lot from the Spurs players. And they seem to understand this manager better than they did, for Ange Postecoglou. Yeah. It's been brilliant stuff. If you watch the game tactically, it's the minds of the managers that's been executed on the pitch of play. And I feel it has been brilliant so far. But Spurs, in the other stats, are also fairly... they're also fairly, up in this game, and the coach will want to tweak things a little bit.
Yeah, so you can see Randall Colomwani coming.
Fantastic.
I think that's Bergval. Yeah,
no, Bergval.
Two players coming on for Spurs. So let's see what 20. I think less than 20 minutes.
15 more minutes.
15 more minutes.
Yes,
I think that is huge.
If they can change. So, coach, just the player we spoke about, Randall Colomani. Yeah. I want to see what kind of change he does, because
the challenging is already in there.
Yeah. So maybe he takes off Odobet and have two strikers up front. Maybe switches, have like a 4-4-2 or something.
I don't know. Let's wait and see what. Yeah,
that should be an interesting change by Thomas Frank. But I think he speaks of his intent for. I mean, what he wants to do.
You see what's happening on the pitch. If the moment. Why am I forgetting Villa's name? The moment Villa decide to start to build from behind, inviting the press, they end up losing the balls. So it's why they want to go more direct. You watch this ball, a very direct, long ball.
And now there's a focal point. So of course, when the Villa get the ball, they hit it long for Lee Watkins, who they know that is very good, can keep the ball at his feet, can create something out of nothing. Because you realize that Spurs are also looking like committing a lot of bodies. And I've realized something with Spurs is that the right side, that's where Kudus is playing, right? A lot of their attack have come from Kudus' side. But he's also been unable to make it count. I mean, every time they put in that pass there. But let's see what the change will be, though. 97.3 0549969996. The Spurs taking on Aston Villa, 75 minutes. Let's see who wins. So 3 points. Let me run you by some stats for both teams. 55.1% ball possession for Spurs. 45% for Aston Villa. In terms of the XG, Spurs have got 0.71, Bernard. And Aston Villa have got 0.25. Total shot 7 going to Spurs, 5 going to Aston Villa. Total shots on target, 3 for Spurs, 1 for Villa. Big chances is 1, 0 for Spurs. Corners 5, 3 for Aston Villa.
Spurs should be winning this game. They've got a lot of touches in
Aston
the
Villa
position.
have made 2 saves. Yes. If you are looking for us at City Sports GHA, we are not there. You can find us at City FM, the YouTube channel. We are live on Channel 1 TV as well. And live on 97.3. That's if you're listening to us on radio. Courage from Kofredia says, good afternoon, Gabi. Good show and good luck to Salah and Liverpool. I pray Salah scores a hat-trick today.
Ain't happening.
Otherwise, my FPL team will sack me as their manager because, boy, I'm not seeing...
How many days has he been in charge? He's going to be sacked.
Yeah, he says that...
But did you see that? Watch it.
Yeah, so
Spurs were caught ball watching.
There's a second goal for Aston Villa. McGinn, I believe, has given Aston Villa the lead. Oh boy!
Remember, I told you that they should be very careful. That Villa yes, if you look at the game, it may seem they are hanging on.
Yeah.
But actually, they were patient waiting for the opening.
Yeah, so it was a corner kick. They cleared your lines.
No, he thought he had cleared it.
Paulina cleared, went back to
that
Villa,
was a decent clearance.
and then they started the attack again.
This is what they've done before we started. You came in with them start. And again, look.
Oh, beautiful.
Hit it with his
beautiful.
weaker foot.
And look.
He's left-footed.
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And look.
That's beautiful.
Look, the defenders were just caught wanting. They didn't know who to mark. They left spaces in between, and the player just used them as a wall. Look,
I think the goal should be disallowed.
Really, he didn't touch the ball.
Oh, it's Buendia rather.
Yeah.
Is Buendia got a goal?
Yes.
I think
Buendia who scored that goal for.
Was the Aston Villa player blocking the view of the goalkeeper?
No, he used the Spurs players
from an offside position. Let's wait and see.
I'm sure the referee will be checking that. But assistants, Villa won't care. They've taken the lead against Spurs. It's 2-1 for Aston Villa. Emilio Buendia. Assist by Guessant. Guessant, yeah. I think it's been taken. It's a goal.
He used a Spurs defense line. The two of them were right in front of me. He used them as a wall. Just try something like you are in a critical area. Just attack that. And then he attacked it, used them as the wall, and kicked the ball around them. And he went. The kicker was he had limited, opportunities to try and stop that.
So that's the change from Thomas Frank. He's taking off Odobete and Xavi Simons. There is Bergval and also Kolomwani. So more attacking players thrown in after Aston Villa equalized. Let's see if Villa can. Spurs can get the equalizer before 90 minutes. But as it stands, 79 minutes, Aston Villa 2. Spurs 0. I think this will be Spurs' first loss at home if it ends this way. After match day 8, that would be. I'm not sure the Spurs fans will be too happy to get the loss, but I'll check that start for you and see if because I think Spurs have been they are yet to lose at home after match day 8. Yep. They are yet to lose at home. So, if it happens like this, it will be Spurs' first loss under Thomas Frank at home. At home. That's the lowdown with that. But that's a really good goal from Buendia to give Aston Villa. Unai Emery himself has been under so much pressure this season, Bernard. Not started too well after what they did last season. I thought that they were one of the teams to look out for, more like the dark horses this season to replicate what they did last season, but unfortunately it had to take them up to match day 5 to get their first goal. They've struggled. They've really struggled.
So I tell you that look, international breaks are always good for managers, for doing club football. And watch the goal. Look, he uses them as a defensive shield. I'll come back to your point, but look,
I think he was not in the offside position when the ball was struck.
He used them as a defensive shield. The Spurs, who is that? Bentancur. Is it Bentancur?
Yeah.
He used him as a perfect defensive, a perfect wall, I should say, to curl the ball into the first post where he knew the keeper was not reaching. You talk about Villa and their exploits when they got a goal in this campaign and all of that. I believe a lot of football get players tired, and especially if you don't have huge squad depth. You might be a fantastic manager, but when that comes staring at you, it takes the steam off your team, and it does not help you with the points that is expected for you to accumulate, especially looking at what you have done in the previous campaign. I told you before the goal that they are playing the minds of the coach, and I've seen that yesterday in yesterday's game, and I feel it is the loophole of Spurs that they started to exploit. They realized that
coach,
they limit.
Sorry to catch you. Buendia is right-footed.
Yeah. I thought
it was McGinn.
Just McGinn.
Yeah, okay. So Buendia is right-footed. So
that was a fantastic
a clean hit with his weaker foot. Bernard. So there's another change on the part of Villa.
And
that was Barkley.
Yeah, that's Barkley. I disagree with that change.
You don't like it?
Onana was having a fantastic game.
Yeah, because I
don't forget on the long throw,
Lucas was playing better.
He's the one heading the ball for them. Now that you've done that, should Spurs get another long throw? Who is lie down there?
It's not Kudus though. If you're worried,
that's Poro.
Poro is like I indicated earlier. He's thought to give that defensive cover for Kudus to fly, but Lucas Digne has been excellent in trying to stop Kudus and his exploits down there. Occasionally, Kudus is able to have one, but he has been solid in that space. Getting an assist also is quite important. And if you play like that and you get an assist, in your ratings at the end of the game, I can rate you somewhat around 6.7. It means that your contribution to the game has been super solid. Especially if you're asked to be direct and you have a player who's also direct facing you, and you're able to stop the directness of that player and apply your directness to help your team collectively to find important goals. I think it just sits well. And look at them. They calm the ball down away from Spurs' press and look for the long balls, and they do it again and watch it. They've done it once, they've done it twice. It's fetched them the goal, and they seem to know that if we decide to want to play this ball with them, we are just not finding the goal. And it forces Spurs to play like them. They balloon one ball and look. Matson in the space, and it would always come to Kudus' trickery and experience to unlock that side of the pitch he plays at now.
Yeah, so I mentioned that this will be Spurs' first loss at home. In fact, their first loss came against Bournemouth. So if it ends like this, it will be their second loss at home.
At Tottenham Spurs Stadium, right?
Yeah, it'll be the second loss. They lost to Bournemouth by 1-0. And we just 7 minutes.
That's a sweet pass. He picks it. It's a sweet pass.
Yeah.
That's it.
Looking to find Randall Kolomwani.
But they were all waiting for the ball. Nobody made
to come
any
and
movement.
pick and
waiting for the ball to come to them. You're a striker. You need goals. You see, I said Sarr should have been introduced long ago.
You think Frank lost it with the substitutions?
Yes, I did. I look. I don't know why he's got Richarlison and Kolomwani on the pitch at the same time. I just don't get it, because the two of them would not help retrieve the ball.
Yeah,
the two of them look very similar.
Maybe
they are strikers who feed off service.
So Kolomwani is now playing on the left side.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's where Odobert was operating from. Still keeping Richarlison as the main striker, and Kudus on the right. So the shape hasn't really changed. It's just the personnel he's changed. He's still going
like
with
a diet stuff.
Yeah, but now that he's bringing Sarr and what's the chap's name? The guy who was very good for that's I think Brennan
Brennan Johnson. Yes.
He was very good last season for them. Scored, I think, about 15 goals.
Who is he subbing now? Because Bentancur, why is
Bentancur
that I agree for Sarr.
Coach, why he's been one of the best players on the pitch, Bentancur.
But now they are chasing the game and they need legs, and Sarr will bring them. He has about close to 7 minutes, and then plus.
Yeah, I think there's a tactical switch.
Yes,
I'm sure we'll find Kolomwani now playing centrally.
He has to. He has to.
There's a tactical switch.
I told you, it's the two managers at work now, and he's finding a way to stop them long balls into the area, to try and take men out. Long balls actually, and coaches here, long balls, when the ball starts from behind and there's a long ball, it takes about, if not 6 out, about 5 of the players out, the opposition team. If you have a striker who knows how to run into spaces, it helps us all, because like a heading pass into somebody, or he chests the ball into space and decides to follow it and go one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Yeah, you go, and he's like coach indicates. It's the two managers. It's
a counter-attack now.
If it is Kudus, excellent. But
that Poro? Oh, what kind of pass is that?
I'm just saying, if it is Kudus, it's excellent. But it's Poro that's the problem, because he's been given a lot of defensive responsibilities this campaign, and this was a fantastic press on the counter. Why didn't he utilize that? Look, just kick the ball right from here into the middle of the park, and he attacks it and allow Kudus into the channel. If he can go for a one-on-one, he's disappointed himself.
It was Kolomwani rather there.
Yeah.
If he had hit,
he smashes his
really well.
His hands into the pitch. And I know he's disappointed in himself. Should have just been a perfect pass, and that would have been 2-2.
Yeah.
87 minutes.
Yeah, 87 minutes. So Villa still leading. I've seen the guys on YouTube also texting in. Some say EJ says back again with a fire emoji. Easy predictions. GA says Tottenham lost at home to Bournemouth. Okay, game week 3. Thank you for the correction. Reginald Wood says Coach Numo. Okay, is giving Coach fans with the Coach drip. Okay. Was 3 minutes. 3:30 will take you to.
I think you've not announced your lines, have you? Your
I have.
line.
I have.
Oh wow.
I have. Yeah.
I've got a headset too on.
We'll take you to Anfield for that game. Liverpool, Manchester United at 3:30 p.m. But you can text it into the show. 054996 996. That's the WhatsApp line, and then later we'll activate the phone lines on 0539 996 0539 996. Later, I'm Gabriel Fair with Bernardo Big-Quartre and also Coach Christopher Nimley. Let me just bring you up to speed with regards to some of the other games from the other league centers. Let me see where I can start from. Yeah, so like I said, at 3:30, Liverpool take on Manchester United. In France, the Ligue 1 is happening. Lens are currently taking on Paris FC. It's 2-1 in favor of Lens. Lorient are taking on Brest at 3:15 p.m. At the same time, we'll have Rennes taking on Auxerre. At the same time, there's Toulouse up against Metz. Nantes will take on Lille in the French Ligue 1. For Germany, Freiburg are currently playing Frankfurt. Frankfurt's with a 2-1 lead.
There's a long throw in again. Let's see how Villa handles this without Onana.
Yeah,
because he's dealt with the last 3. They're very lucky.
Yeah, and for Spurs, don't stop with the long throws though. Don't stop. They're looking for a 3rd goal. Okay. Later at 3:30, St. Pauli will take on Hoffenheim in the German Bundesliga. For the Italian Serie A, Cesc Fabregas' Como beat Juventus by 2-0. Coach, earlier today.
Are you surprised?
No, I'm not. I think he's doing very, very well with his team. Cagliari are taking on Bologna 90+2. It's Bologna 2, Cagliari 0. Genoa are also taking on Parma. Goalless, but Parma have seen a red card. Atlanta will take on Lazio 4 p.m. 6:45. There's AC Milan taking on Fiorentina. And the Italian Serie A. What about Spain? Early on today, Elche take on Athletic Bilbao. It ended goalless. Celta Vigo currently beating Real Sociedad by 1-0. Levante will take on Rayo Vallecano at 4:30, and then Getafe will play Real Madrid at 7 p.m. for the Spanish La Liga. Let's get back to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. It's a corner kick now for Aston Villa. 7 minutes of added time. Let's see if Villa can wrap it up with inflicting a second defeat on Spurs. It's a counter-attack now. Kudus, Bernard, this what do you like, right?
You watch where he puts the ball.
Kudus also flaps.
It's better than Poros. Poros just hits the ball into the goalkeeper. Kudus was locating somebody, and it's not because I'm Ghanaian. Look, he gets the pass wrong. He hits it into a defender, but I feel he hits the ball into a space where if an attacker was right. But when they were defending the set piece, if the attacker had placed himself right, he would have gotten close to the defender in that area or picked up that pass.
So 2 wasted chances on the part of Spurs. All were from
it's Richarlison, is he?
Counter attacks. Yeah, Richarlison.
What is his use in this game? They bring him on, and he's not had a touch on the ball. I stand to be corrected.
You remember I told you when I saw him, I complained because I didn't understand what that tactical switch was at the time, and he's been completely non-existent. Completely, he's not done. Rather, Villa have not taken charge of the midfield, and they are running the show. I think he's offside.
Okay, he is.
Okay. For Aston Villa,
is that Richarlison with the ball or Beckval?
No, that's Beckval. That's Beckval.
So this is a good ball for Kudus. He hits it right and it's a goal.
Good clearance.
Wow.
Yeah.
From Aston Villa.
Matson comes to replace Lucas Digne, who has also played fantastic.
Yeah.
And it's still on Kudus. Don't give him that space. Just get super close to him and you win the ball. If you give him acres of space, he has a bit of trickery. he pushes the ball 1-2 and he's getting one past you. So it's good, tactical instructions meted out, and it's been carried out successfully on the pitch.
Okay. Let's see if we can if Spurs can actually get an equalizer now. A very good corner kick by Kudus. Do you want to describe what you saw? I mean, in our local dialect, you know how we got that, right?
That's Kolomwani.
Yeah.
And coach, did you vet his look at that? Did you vet Kolomwani's substitution? Were you interested? Were you?
No, you see, what I said was that I disagree with the first substitution, and then when the coach added him to Richarlison, I felt he's taking something away. So eventually he was asked to go and play from the left.
Yeah.
Immediately the coach realized that wouldn't work out. He brought in and he switched to a typical 4-4-2. Right now it's a typical 4-4-2 that they are playing. But what they are doing is left them exposed. He picks takes.
Oh, that's good defensive work by Paul.
Yeah,
he's a chap I've always loved, himself and Udogie. And unfortunately for one or two reasons, Udogie is not, in this setup. And I feel that's fantastic. To time that ball, a little mistake, or if he had not calculated his steps well, they were 2-on-1. So 2v1 was going to be super dangerous. Yeah. But he times the ball, got his cover on the attacker, and wins the ball cleanly. I mean, is a throw-in. He should just stop attacking.
You remember he defended like this on Friday? A similar 1v1 against TJ, remember? I had to clear the lines real quick.
Oh, please.
Why are you looking so confused?
Hey, for a moment, I was thinking it was on Panorama, like you're making the point on Panorama.
No,
but then I shift my focus after
what
Panorama.
On the pitch?
I don't want to talk about it. If I talk about your performance on that day,
my performance was way better. Well, that's just by the way. I'm Gabi Affair. I'm here with Coach Christopher Nimley and also Bernard Abe. You can send in your thoughts on the WhatsApp line 0549 96996 054996 This one says, good afternoon, Gabi. Please, looking at the lineup paraded by both teams, you mean Liverpool, Manchester United. The simple message to United fans is that Amorim still doesn't trust his striker Šeško because Cunha traveled to Asia and Mbeumo also came to Africa with that long travel. Yet they are all starting ahead of Šeško, who has played well in the last two games. Again, if Liverpool win, should win with Viet on the bench, that will be the end of the young man from King Currency. Okay, we'll get into that lineup for that fixture a bit later. Okay, this is from says okay, hi, my name is Na Anyama. I hope I got your name right. Okay, I'm a Chelsea fan and we did great yesterday. However, I really love your show and I never ever miss Friday Sports Panorama. Oh, nah. Okay. My greetings to Coach Christopher Nimley, and I call him Bros Seme. Okay. Sema. Oh,
Sema.
Okay.
That's my household name.
So you know the lady texting.
It's a lady.
What did she say her name is?
Nanyama.
Yeah, I think I do. She happens to be the daughter of a.
Oh, okay. So he says, tell him this is your little girl from Adabraka.
Yeah,
Lydia and Atu's daughter.
I know her. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Happens
That's
to
a
be.
goal.
Yeah. So
happens
Liverpool
to be the daughter of a friend.
Okay, so she goes on to predict Liverpool 2, United 1. Hey,
that's what the prediction there. She got it wrong.
You can't be in Coast Corner and be predicting United to lose. Good afternoon. I'm watching from Lagos, Nigeria. Manchester United will win by 1 goal. Okay, and let's see. I will get into that conversation a bit later. Just on 1 minute to the end. Spurs 1.
The man has lost.
Aston Villa 2.
Tactically.
Yeah.
Was tactical
Coach believes that, and so it means that when it comes to the tactical battle, it goes to Unai Emery, right?
Of course, because at the time when Tom Strand made those changes, it was 1-1, and Spurs were having the grip on the game. They were doing all the important, or they were doing most of the good thing, and they had a certain dominance over Aston Villa.
Yeah.
And then he effected the change, and I complained about it, and I said, no, I don't understand it. I think the game is over. Eventually, they've lost. This is a super win for Aston Villa.
They came down from
they came from a goal down, and they equalized and they won 2-1. Don't forget they didn't start the season well. I think their first 3-4 games they went without a win. But now if they are virtually beating the teams in and around them, those teams that is very clear that had it start well, more or less competing for Champions League spot. If you could go to this current Spurs team and try and get a result.
Stadium, you mean?
At this new White Hart Lane Stadium, then it means that, you look at this at the end of the season and you count this as one of the important games that you won. And Simon, we saw him running very busy, but he never brought any proper end product to whatever.
I've not seen
Spurs
a lot.
I mean, the Spurs players look very dejected, but look, truth be told, tactically the manager didn't help them, and I believe he weakened his team after every substitution he made. The timing of the substitution was so wrong. But look at the goal. I think this was the pass that, in my view, won it. Look at that. That is super pass. Look at the control.
I think that came from Matikash.
Yes. And then McGinn controlled it to
that was a sweet goal.
Look at it. Look at the pass.
Matikash. Well tailored.
Look at the control by McGinn. 1, 2.
Whoosh.
Control. No way.
Or allowed him.
The
defense allowed him. Look at the Bentacle. Why would you stand in front of him and give your body out? You should be going into that ball with your body.
Look, it was Lucas Digne.
Lucas Digne.
He traps it with his left foot.
What I don't like, when players, in an attempt to block the ball, they tend to stand and turn their body around. We didn't see that from John Terry and Co. We didn't see that from Vidic and Carvalho and Ramos and Co. They will be coming towards the direction of the ball. They will not stand and turn and hope that by turning the ball will rather hit them. Why do you do that? I don't know, but that was indeed a very. I think we should credit the scorer of the goal. The first of all, the pass, and then secondly the control from Digne. Control one, pass second. Is it Buendia?
Buendia, yes.
Buendia pick it by his right foot onto his on fancy left foot, and he was able to bend it. He virtually, like Abe said, he used the defenders of Spurs to caress the ball into the back of the far post, and that, in my view, was a good goal. It was a goal deserving to win the game for Aston Villa. It's a massive 3 points that they've gotten today. No two ways about that.
All right, so for Spurs, they are now seated on the table after the second loss at home. They lost to Bournemouth game week 3, and for Aston Villa they are now 12 points. So Spurs taking all 3 points. Nope, Aston Villa taking all 3 points against Spurs at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in that game there. 28 minutes to the second game for week 8. At Anfield, Liverpool taking on Manchester United. That should be a really good game. Let me run you through the starting 11 for both teams, and then we'll start talking. We'll try and see if we can get a thought of the two managers ahead of the big clash at Anfield. Liverpool meeting old rivals Manchester United. The Reds are hoping to actually bring a 3-match losing streak to an end today. Let's see if they can do that. However, they have to deal with a manager who and his lot is actually yet to beat in Ruben Amorim. A lot of people are forgetting because Amorim is not having a too good season. But the starting 11 for both teams is a 3-4-2-1 on the part of United. Laments is starting a back three of Matthias de Ligt, Harry Maguire. They've got Luke Shaw making out the back three. Midfield 4 of Diogo Dalot, Bruno Fernandes is the skipper for today, Casemiro and Amad Diallo. Mbeumo is starting, Mount and Matheus Cunha. So Cunha leading the attack, but we'll see maybe Mbeumo and Cunha will be swapping inside. For Liverpool, it's a 4-2-3-1 formation. Alexander Isak is starting for Liverpool today. Cody Gakpo, Dominic Szoboszlai is in there. There's Mohamed Salah, Midfield two of McAllister, Gravenberch. A back four of Milos Kerkez, Virgil van Dijk, there's Ibrahima Konate, and Bradley. And guess who's in the post for Liverpool today? Georgi Mamadashvili. No Alisson Becker. He picked up an injury. So Slot has gone with the second goalkeeper. It would have been Kalmin Kalaha, but he's no more with the team, so he's gone with Giorgio today. Interesting starting 11 for both teams. Coach, let me start off with you. So there was a texter who was not too happy with Amorim's decision again to go with the front three of Cunha, Mbeumo and Mount, and deciding to bend Benjamin Sesko.
Oh, I think I agree with that. If you remember on Sports Panorama, I did say that will be a decision he has to look at and make. Because per the midfield Man United have got, Mason Mount clearly will have to start. And once Mason Mount starts, that means Mbeumo, Cunha, Sesko, one of them will have to give way.
Okay.
And I was of the view that if you choose to play, how do you call it, Cunha ahead of Sesko, it will make good sense because this is Man United Liverpool. Sesko, it will be better off if he starts this game from the bench because this is the most, I don't know, furious of battles, intense, everything comes with it. He needs to understand what goes into this. Matheus Cunha, we all saw his performances against Liverpool last season against when he was at Wolverhampton.
Yeah.
He virtually dealt with them good. So at the end of the day, you want to ask yourself, that is a decision to be made. It's not about the manager not trusting Sesko.
Okay, so it's not about that?
No, it's tactical. I would have done something like that. Or if the manager had started Sesko, there wouldn't be any need. Sesko is on form when it comes to Manchester United. He scored 2 in his last 2.
Yeah.
Cunha is yet to score for Manchester United. But you know, if he's fit, his quality.
Yeah.
Having said that, my problem with the Man United setup I have seen is the back three. Because the last time Man United presented this same 3 guys, Man United considered goals that should have been avoided. I don't know why Amorim keep picking Harry Maguire. That position should have been Lenny Euros. With Delete in the middle and Luke Shaw on the other side.
So you're on the right?
Yes, you're on the right.
Okay. Coach, just hold on for me, right? Let's get a thought of the 2 managers. Let's start off with Liverpool's Arne Slot.
Everything from everybody. It's about fight, determination, togetherness, those sorts of things.
Yeah, but that's necessary every single time you play a Premier League match, no matter if you've won 3 in a row or if you lost 3 in a row. But it's also clear if you play United, which is a very good team, like Chelsea last 2 weeks ago, that those basics need to be there. But what I meant with this extra 1 or 2% is that we are currently in the margins that don't fall our side, because I think against Palace and against Chelsea we had in the second half much more chances than our opponent, but both we lost. So then maybe you need this last 1 or 2% of fighting spirit, of throwing yourself in front of a ball. If you have a chance, kill it, is what we might need at this moment.
So from a tactical aspect then, what's the one thing that you're really honing in on, the one thing you need to do better?
Now, coming back to the thing what I said last is, so I cannot blame our players that they don't work hard. They give everything they have every single time. Both games we were a goal behind, both games we came back. So that is not the issue. That's why I cannot blame them simply work harder or make more tackles or all these kind of things. No. But there are 1 or 2 moments in a game that at this moment of time kill us, where we need to do better. Then your question was, where can we win it? Yeah, that depends also on how they exactly line up. So we've seen Sesko playing, I think, the last 3, 4, 5, 6 times, and they go to Liverpool and change the lineup. This is not for the first time we face a team, so let's wait what we can expect.
What do you expect then with that change?
Could be a few things. Could be that Mason Mount is now playing as a 10, so that they play more of 5-3-2 than their normal 5-2-3. But yeah, we can only find out.
All right, so you heard Liverpool's manager Arne Slot speaking ahead of the game against their rivals, Manchester United. Game will kick off at 3:30 p.m. at the Anfield. 21 minutes to go. You can join us by sending your thoughts, predictions, 0549969996. If you're watching us on YouTube, just head to CTFM YouTube page. We are there live. TV, we are live on Channel 1 TV, on Radio 97.3. We're taking a quick break. When we come back, there's more football talk for you. the affair. Here with Coach Christopher Nimley and Bernard Abeku-Otri. As Arne Slot taking on Ruben Amorim at Anfield. Now let's get a thoughts of United boss Ruben Amorim.
Story around the team and the club. You can win at Liverpool, which you haven't done in a while. You can win away. You can win back to back. All things you've not done in some time.
Yes, but I said the same thing against Brentford. So in our club, the next game is always the most important. Is the game that is going to change the mindset of everyone. So it's one more game. We know the importance of the game, but if we start feeling that one game is more important than the other, I think that is the biggest mistake that we make for a while. But we know, of course, it's a different kind of game that we are ready to win it.
Just talk us through your changes. Cunha comes into the team for Sesko. I guess will play in that position, and Maguire comes into the back three. What's your thinking?
I don't want to say a lot.
Tell us what you can.
Before the game, but then Eric Maguire has a lot of experience. They have a lot of crosses also. Gives more power in set pieces also. That is really important nowadays in Premier League. And Cunha returning to the team, I think is one player that he has one characteristic that can help us to push the team forward. I think Konate and Van Dijk likes the confrontation in the air, so we'll try to give them different things to try to win the game.
And Senna Lammens had a really sort of calm and commanding debut. How do you think he'll cope with this place and maybe the intensity of the rivalry in the stadium?
Yeah, it's a different game, but I think he's ready. Everyone is ready. We just need to be really focused on the task, and everyone is ready to play the game.
All right, so that's United's manager Ruben Amorim. He's now the 5th manager to have taken United to Anfield since, in fact, United's last victory at Liverpool came under Louis van Gaal in 2016. So Jose Mourinho, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Ralf Rangnick, Erik ten Hag, Ruben Amorim is now the 5th manager to go there. The stats is not favouring Manchester United at all.
Yeah.
When it comes to we go to Anfield and get all 3 points. Coach, you've listened to Ruben Amorim. He said a lot of things. I think they asked him about the priorities in the matches, how they approach games, and this is obviously one of the biggest tests for him. He would want to do a back-to-back win after that Sunderland win, and like I said in my initial intro, Arne Slot is actually yet to beat Amorim.
The question is how many times have they played together?
Okay.
I think that should be the answer to the question. Yeah. But having said that, I was looking at, just before we went on break, I was looking at why would he choose Maguire and then look Shaw and delete. I think my only tactical answer to that is that they are going to sit deep like he did last year in the 2-2, sit deep and then use the pace of Ahmad and Mbeumo and Cunha to exploit. What that then means, when United sits deep, Maguire will be in the middle of the back three, and as a leader, he's good at that.
Okay.
What naturally tend to expose him, because he's not a pacey defender, is when the team will have to push high up the pitch. Because when you push high up the pitch and the ball is played in behind, he's not catching Isak. He's not catching Mohamed Salah, even though Salah is in his 30s now. He's not catching Gakpo. He's not catching any of the Liverpool guys. So my only tactical idea here is that he's going to sit deep, and then with Mason Mount in and around Bruno Fernandes and, of course, Casemiro. And when Man United win the ball, Cunha has got the ability to take on the Liverpool 2 centre-backs. Because from the way Liverpool themselves, I believe, will be playing, they will be enjoying a chunk of the possession.
Yeah.
So that means that there will be some huge gap between Maguire and Konate that I believe Matthias Cunha, Mbeumo, and of course Ahmad can exploit. And on the left-hand side of that Liverpool defense, where Kerkes is, that is where Mbeumo and Ahmad will be operating from. That is, I think that the 2 fullbacks position has proven to be Liverpool weaker. So I understand what he's done on the opposite side, because that tends to be Liverpool's strongest side in terms of attack. That is where Mohamed Salah and Bradley will be operating. So they are most likely to come across Dalot and then what? Luke Shaw. So it is a tactical battle. Having thought through the tactics that I believe will be on parade, and having looked at the personnel that the two teams have there, I think it's meant to cancel each other out, and it will come down to the team whose players have got what it takes to rise up to the occasion. Clearly it is Anfield. Like you rightly said, Man United hasn't won there in 10 years.
Yeah.
10 seasons.
Yeah, 10 seasons.
10 seasons. That is unacceptable. But like again, these are things that can only come back to motivate the current players and the technical team, that it would be sweet to go and put an end to that not winning at Anfield for 10 years. It would be even more sweeter to give Amorim his first back-to-back victory against your fiercest rivals. So everything plays today in terms of the psychological battle. Man United, the players, they don't need to be psychologically pumped. I mean, the occasion, what is at stake, completely present itself.
You think that's enough?
That's enough for you to be motivated intrinsically and then go out there and do a job. On the part of Liverpool, they've lost their last 3 games. Yeah. I don't know whether it is having a dent on their confidence or not. But if there's any game they will also want to use to remind everybody how good a team they can be or they are, is this very particular fixture. So everything is poised on the for the two teams. There's everything to play for. Again, another of the tactical battle. Liverpool has gone with Gravenberch, McAllister and Szoboszlai in midfield. They've benched their £120 million player in Mr. Florian Wirtz. Does that mean the coach doesn't trust him? I don't think so. He's been given his chance in the last 6-7 games. Yes. He's not even assisted any player yet. So maybe he was hastily rushed into the team because of the price tag. He should have given him a bit more time to understand the Liverpool way of doing it, so that he comes and he fits in and then he's able to do his job. Again, that Szoboszlai and McAllister, and of course Gravenberch midfield. It was the same midfield that won them the league last season. Yeah. So they understand themselves better. Yeah. That is why I then understand why Man United cannot go toe-to-toe with them. They'll have to play a low block and play on the counter. And in Mbeumo, in Ahmad, in Cunha, I think it is a better outlet. But the issue is that when Bruno and Casemiro, I don't know, but because of the way Liverpool presses and the fact that he's become slow with time, he'll be doing a one-touch. This he has done for the past 1 season, and he continues to do it. I've never been a fan of that, because most often than not, when he decides to do a one pass, 80 to 90% of the time he gives the ball away. But in a big game like this, where it is you are already in the low block, what you don't want to do is to dwell on it unnecessarily and get yourself exposed, or you being caught in possession, and your team, who will be thinking that they are now going on the transition, will be reminded that that was not possible, and they get caught unaware and they get punished. So there's a lot of tactical battle to experience here. And as a coach myself, I want to see how the protagonists of the game will play this out to favor their manager. And just a bit on Arne Slot. He said Sesko has played the last 2-3 games fantastically. Man United comes to Liverpool and then he's not there.
Yeah.
So when he was asked, he said he has to see how Man United will line up and what they intend to do. Don't get me wrong. The stars have shown that United are a better team than they was last season, or than they were, last season. But the just look at this. If Bruno had scored the penalty against Fulham, they would have won.
Yeah.
If Bruno had scored the penalty against Brentford,
that's another one.
The list would have been, at the time they were trailing 2-1, that would have been a draw.
Yeah, draw.
They now have 10 points. So if you have added 2 more points to the draw against Fulham, that would give you what? 12 points. If you add 1 more point, that would have given you a 13. Or even I believe that if Brunner had scored that penalty against Brunner, they would have gone on to win the game. So that would have given an extra 3 points. So they would be at 15, not too far away from Liverpool themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So when Arne Slot speaks the way he did, if I analyze him, I think to some extent he's right. So yes, he's very much aware that this United team can be a very dangerous team if you don't respect them because of the very undulating performances that they've showcased in recent years.
Yeah.
So like I said, you don't need to be motivated for this. Everybody's pumped, everybody's ready, and let's see how it goes.
Bernard, I'll come to you. Let me take some messages from you too, right? David Otu Biney says the game will end this way. It means a draw. Okay. United is winning today. Wilson Club says, I don't know what exactly Chiesa needs to do to be in the starting 11. Okay.
Maybe one thing that doesn't favor him. The manager is not under any pressure. How much did they pay for him? 4 million?
For who?
For Chiesa.
I have to check that.
Yeah, check that for me. I think it wasn't up to 10 million. It was less than 10 million.
Yeah.
So it is easy benching a 10 million less than 10 million pound player than to bench those who came for astronomical figures. Yeah, I think that is what it is. Because like the tester rightly said, I'm of the view that he will give Liverpool a better outlet than Cody Gakpo. He's a better player because he understands that role better. And when he's on his game, he's a handful to deal with.
Yeah. Okay. Wilson Club says, I don't know what exactly. Okay, yes, I think I've read that. Okechi Isaac says, good afternoon, my people. Listening from Lagos, Nigeria. United will win by 1 goal. Jude Nyamiche says, love this show. Up Chelsea. Manchester United 1, Liverpool 3. Joel Fidel Nana Ofosu says, Kudus was handed a poor A4 sheet, but a poor swerve. Okay. Collins Denchira says, he predicts a 3-2 win for United. Fishmonger says, where is Nketiah? I see afraid Liverpool will lose. Okay. Julius Clerk says 6-1 in favor of Liverpool. Isak to score 2 or more goals. David Otubani says Liverpool v United. We are here for it. It's Liverpool to win. William says
this is
Casemiro.
Beautiful. Look at the clip of Alex Ferguson, Kenny Dalglish.
Charlie,
wow, these are legends.
These are the big stars. Casemiro is old though. Julius Clerk says, okay, Ibrahim Asama says, Coach, namely, if they use if analysis, Spurs are like Chelsea, they on top of the league.
No. You should stop that.
He doesn't understand football.
He did.
Football.
I think it was
it's a game of prediction.
No, he doesn't understand
the points Coach made about the United.
I was responding to a statement of Slot.
Yeah.
When he said, so I was, why would he say that?
Yes.
So then I started going into, against Fulham, Bruno scores, they win. Against this, so I said maybe these. I'm not the one. I'm saying why would Arne Slot make those statements? That is what I was looking into. Okay. Of course, why is it if it's a pass, it's gone.
Let's get to the WhatsApp console. Paul says, Coach Nimley, you see why Amorim deserves a dismissal with the speed of light. What's Maguire doing in this game? The coach is not helping himself in this role. His decisions are so bad, and whether we like it or not, it affects the team badly.
It doesn't.
Sami Kwache inside Tutukiapim says, Ben, no, this is Gabi, please. Please ask Coach if he wouldn't have benched one of Cunha or Mbeumo and start Shesko due to travelling fatigue, as I stated, because United will need too much energy to beat Liverpool.
Don't worry. I think it's a genuine concern.
Yeah.
It's a very, very genuine concern. But Shesko, yes, played 90 minutes for his country. Cunha went to Brazil, he traveled, he didn't play 90 minutes. So they are looking at that. Okay, and I think on Thursday, some of them were given the whole day off. They didn't train just to make sure the team is refreshed. I think what United can do to help their cause, they cannot concede in the first 20 minutes.
First 20.
If they don't concede in the first 20 minutes, we are going to enjoy a beautiful game of football.
Okay. Uche watching from Lagos, Nigeria says, with the lineup, Amorim is the 8th greatest wonders of the world. What is Dalot doing here, please, with an angry emoji? Okay.
Another thing, maybe to answer that, last season, Dalot played there and he did so well as a left wing back, more or less blocking the path of Mohamed Salah, who was naturally coming onto his left foot. And if everybody will recall it, Salah didn't have the best of game. The only time we saw him was when he scored in that penalty.
Okay, fantastic lineup. Only error I see is Dalot would have played Euro as one of the 3 centre backs while I play Shaw at left wing back. Dalot and Shaw can't pair each other. Believe me, that angle is an advantage for Liverpool. All right, but let me bring you in. The game has started though at the at Anfield. The referee for today is Michael Oliver, your very good friend, who's done a lot of officiating duties when it comes to these 2 games. So we'll talk about him a bit later. But let's talk about Arne Slot. All right, who is under immense pressure to do what he did last season? That's essentially retain the title, win the league again.
United are up 1-0.
It's Manchester United taking the lead against Liverpool. 1 minute 6 seconds, and guess who scored?
A Sakura man.
Yeah, man. Brian, every Sakura man
is a solid guy.
Yes, Brian Mbeumo with the goal. Just when coach said that United should avoid conceding against Liverpool, and
I like what I see.
I think we should take a look at it. I'm seeing a player.
Did you see the little bit of meeting, or if you want, communication after the goal? They seem to want to communicate something to each other after they scored in celebration. Okay. It's important to keep the cohesion. Don't be carried away. And look, it was a mistake in midfield by Liverpool again. Then they capitalized on it because Liverpool were waiting for the officiating official to whistle. Look, he goes in the air, wins the ball. A player stays on the ground as if there's something wrong with him. Lobs that ball to find Ahmad on the right. Ahmad sees the run from Mbeumo, kicks it. Mbeumo 1 touch into the net.
So it's a very good
recovery. Was so bad.
Yeah, a very good pick by Ahmad. Just slotting the pass to find Brian Mbeumo, kicks it with his right foot. Mbeumo is a left-footed player, but that's so within. I mean, the space too was very tight,
and
the weight to squeeze in.
The weight behind the pass, I think, was what did the damage. Yeah. Because another player would have added too much power.
Okay,
and the goalkeeper would have stepped out again. I think is it Konate or Van Dijk just completely bumped into McAllister. It's unfortunate to see a player down after this minute, but again, look at, he was backpedaling. So what they could have done,
in fact, the 2 players went down. And when McAllister went down, but Mbeumo had to,
and I think it was Van Dijk who virtually crashed
his own player
into Mbeumo, and then get Mbeumo to crash into
Van Dijk. Look at the run of Mbeumo, just picks up from Van Dijk's blind side.
Yeah, he was sleeping.
Charlie.
You see, that is the recovery I've always spoken about. Yeah. Of late, he's not recovering better at all. And yes, I accept he's not been throughout his career. Even though VVD, he's not that pacey. Okay, he's not been very pacey, or he's never had genuine pace. I think his best weapon is the fact that he reads the game better, he anticipates better, he steps in and tend to read the danger before it actually happens. But what that thing does for you, or what it eventually does, with age, you will now get exposed. Once you get exposed, then teams will be taking advantage. I think they shouldn't force it. It's like a concussion. If they speak to him 1-2 and he's not going to allow, or he cannot regain consciousness, I think they should enforce it. Right.
Well, he looks like to have given a hedge here. Let's see.
Yes.
But coach, just a quick word on. Let me give this to Bernard. We saw a similar thing. I'm talking about that goal against Chelsea.
Yes,
when they started play, United started real quick. I think it was also a pass from Bruno Fernandes, and then Chelsea's goalkeeper Robert Sanchez decided to make himself the superhero. Comes out and a red card. A similar thing like this, but just more like this one had to come from, again, Bruno Fernandes when it was a foul. hits in the pass to Amad Diallo. Diallo slots in the pass to Mbeumo. And it's a Mbeumo again, because the Chelsea one was Mbeumo, who was fouled by Robert Sanchez. But this one, he's gotten the first goal for United.
I think we should give credit to the United lads, not to also just keep watching what's the referee and what had transpired in the middle of it, but just taking advantage of the decision and going according to whistle and focusing and staying in the game. I think it is important. In acting we call it staying in character. You need to be involved, and I feel it's what United did.
Bernard bringing his acting skills.
Oh, why are you doing this, bro? Getting that pass to move quick and not stop the fluidity of the game.
Yeah.
And I feel credits to Mbeumo as well. The angle was super tight, but saw the goalkeeper and chips it a little. The goalkeeper just go and nick, on the ball, but was just heading to the back of the net. And I feel it's brilliant to give the odds to the players for just letting the sequence of the game go. It's can't destabilize Liverpool for a second, but you can't take them out of the game. You can't take Liverpool out of the game.
Who was that running with Kodiga or Delete?
No. That's Ahmad.
No, it was Delete when the ball was hit long by the goalkeeper for Kodigakpo. Because I thought there was space.
That was too easy.
Because there was a lot of space, and this is what Marco Silva, the Fulham coach, after winning against Liverpool United, speaks of.
What is the name of that goalkeeper?
Giorgio Mamadashvili.
Mamadashvili.
I think this is his first game, like proper game.
No, he played against Chelsea.
Against Chelsea?
Yeah,
okay.
He
I mean the 2-1 loss, yeah.
He was the one in post.
You feel the keeper committed the error, coach?
No.
Yeah, I mean, Mbeumo was in a tight space, and this is where Liverpool will get dangerous. Look, this is the scene coach describes before the game.
Yeah,
United sitting deep, still keeping their line in shape, and allowing Liverpool a minute on the ball. But what this situation also means is that you need to have all areas covered.
So you see, this is why I think he picked Cunha ahead of Sesko. Because as they sit there, if they win the ball and the ball is given to Matheus Cunha, he will clearly he will run at the Liverpool backline. Look at again a similar situation.
No, Charlie,
that was a good goal.
The more I watch the highlights,
you admire how he's able to run into space,
and then how he just picks himself from the blind side of Van Dijk. Because I realized that Van Dijk was trying to tell Konate
he was slept on the job a bit. Van Dijk completely, instead of enforcing the recovery, he was lackluster. Konate also, who could read the danger, was a bit very slow in reacting. Okay, so instead of being proactive, he was ready to respond to something that he should have actually acted upon before thinking about effecting whatever response he wanted to do. But look, the game is still very tight. It's still very young.
Yeah.
It's a young. Look at this guy.
That's Maguire. I think it's a clear pass he picked.
No, the ball should be going forward. You see, Ahmad is telling him.
That's what I'm about to say.
He should go forward.
He just got.
You see, that's the problem with him.
It's like Chance Ozukumi giving me a pass. He's putting the ball
behind the player.
It's okay. It's okay.
And expecting me to stop and come and pick the ball. It's the same situation that's happening here.
And the sort of balls that they are expected to get right. Okay. Wow, Kekes far through.
Charlie Kekes is not.
I don't remember the last time I saw this.
Kekes has been all over the place for Liverpool ever since he left Bournemouth. But I mean, United have taken a lead against Liverpool. 8 minutes done at Anfield. If they win, it's a big deal for Manchester United. Back-to-back win for Ruben Amorim, just like Coach highlights.
Then
and what a way to do
it.
For Liverpool. And it just builds up more pressure on Arne Slot. But
the game is still very young.
Yeah, it's very
young. Long way to go.
Still a lot of minutes to do. Let's see if Liverpool can. Let's see what they do in the first half, though. Yeah, but 9 minutes in there. That's a very good one from Delete. It's the question is, if actually United can end a 10-year wait for a win at Anfield today. Just like Coach said, if Amorim does it, he be the first manager to go to Anfield and pick 3 points, 3 maximum points against their rivals Liverpool. Let me read some messages. 0549969996. 0549969996. While we're watching again, we'll come back and then just run you through the result from yesterday, and also we'll look at the performance of the goalkeeper, the referee in Michael Oliver, who's today's centreman that Liverpool United. Prekese Kwame Aristocrats from Kaswa Old Barra says Maguire excel better in big games at the centre back than Euro. Okay.
Oh, let's not go into such argument.
I mean that's his opinion.
No, but Euro is not playing. When he plays, he's on the right of the league.
He's not a ball playing.
He's not. He's a better ball playing centre back than Maguire. He's got pace. He's got. The fact is, when you sit deep, Maguire looks good. Euro, when you sit deep, he looks good. When you decide to press high up the pitch, Euro looks good.
Yeah.
But if you are playing against Liverpool and you are going to play deep or sit deep, then of course you should be going with Harry Maguire, so that he will use. Don't forget, he's also very experienced. You see, his lack of pace has always been his problem.
Yeah.
And for me, I really don't like. You see, there are attributes to every role in football. There are attributes to every role in football. And one of the fundamental attributes of any form of defending is pace. If I'm the coach and you come to me and I'm going to buy or I'm recruiting a player, as a centre back, if you're not pacey, I don't look at you at all.
You're not getting into your...
No, not at all.
Okay. Joe Teshi says, we have two very weak links in Dalawa and Shaw. Somehow they get playing time. Hey, okay. CK from Mashaman says, good afternoon. Happy Arsenal won yesterday. Hopefully United does the Lord's work for us. Hope that Hasselhoff also wins so that I have a full week. Okay. Greg from Tardy says, Gabi, I'm listening to you live from Anaji. You know the
game?
No, yeah. Anaji. Yeah, Anaji.
We'll check on that for you, coach. You know Anaji, right? It's a nice place, right?
Yeah,
you should take me there one day.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. It says Greece coach and Abeku for me. Good show. All right, we humble Greg. Kennedy Onipayede. How can Manchester United win this game? United can surprise sometimes. Okay. 0549969996 0549969996. It's 12 minutes done at Anfield. Manchester United have taken a lead against Liverpool. Ruben Amorim up against Arne Slot. Let's see who runs away with all 3 points. On YouTube, Wilson Klopp says Liverpool to make us suffer with a laughing emoji. Cosmos Tete Adiku Jr. says the dream I had a few days ago is gradually unfolding. Wilson Klopp says coach has also forgotten Trent had a stinker in that game. Okay, I'm a Liverpool fan, but I see United winning by 1-0. I wish it was the opposite. Okay, Richmond says
is it Trent had a stinker in?
Yeah, I'm sure he's talking about
the 2-2.
The 2-2.
It doesn't matter if a player had a stinker, so be it. I mean, at the end of the day, if he doesn't play well, and then I remember he was at fault for the first goal. Yes, I remember he passed the ball and then Lisandro Martinez intercepted the ball. But hey,
it's 0-0 between Wak and Kotoko. 43 minutes played, but look, this is not attractive.
Okay, guys, let's just run our viewers and listeners through the result from yesterday's games while we keep tabs on the Liverpool United clash. So yesterday, early kickoff, Chelsea beat Nottingham Forest by 3-0. Brighton to Newcastle 1, Burnley 2, Leeds United 0. Crystal Palace played out a 3-0 draw with Bournemouth. Manchester City 2, Everton 0. Sunderland beat Wolves by 2-0. Fulham lost to Arsenal. That was the last game for yesterday in the PL. It was week 8. It was week 8 of yesterday's game. And for at the Selhurst Park, we had 6 goals coming from there. Jean-Philippe Mateta scored a hat-trick for Crystal Palace. And let me just ask the guys, Coach, just quick thoughts on any of the games from yesterday you just want to...
I think
that caught your attention.
Of course, that Palace
The 3-0 against
Bournemouth. Bournemouth game. I think it was a very, very good game, because at the end of the day, I think the Bournemouth manager would have been disappointed, because at the end of the day, they had a 2-0 lead.
Yeah.
They had a 2-0 lead, and then one would have thought that they would have seen it through. But unfortunately for them, look at Dalo.
He's left the ball.
Look at Dalo. At times you tend to understand him. He's right-footed. He's been asked to play at left.
As a left, yeah.
So, because if that was a left-footed player, he controls it with his left foot.
But you've got players in front of you. You're a right footer. Your right gets to the ball first.
Yes, I understand, because don't forget, technically he needed to check back. Now on the checking back, the body shape would not allow him to do.
Because he's a right-footed.
He's a right-footed player. So yes, that is
it makes it difficult.
And he's not that type of technical player that you see is very good at handling the ball. No. Yeah, I knew this was going to be the game.
So it looks like United are now sitting back and allowing Liverpool.
That's what I'm saying, that with the lineup, like coach indicated,
because that was the only reason why you could have
Maguire
in the team. Sit back deep and let him do the organization. Hopefully, now you see where Cunha is. This is why tactically he needed to start with him. If United can win the ball, he can pick the ball from there, and then he can run at the Liverpool defense. And look at where Mbeumo finds himself.
He fancy his chance against Van Dijk all day.
Yeah, of course.
He was even with Konate. He gives you that. I mean, he give you that opportunity to, because he's not really good at stopping those runs. I mean, the two centre backs.
Yeah.
In fact, the Liverpool back line have got issues. The Keke side. Keke has not been.
He's a new guy too as well.
Yeah, he's not been too good for Liverpool.
It's difficult when you sort of tweak your defensive line. I feel, and I said Ange, I feel Slot is wanting to make this team
in the game.
Is he his?
Yeah, he's there. He's the one who just cut in. He's there.
I feel Dalot should have covered that area. Look, but I feel Slot is trying to change this team to make it his team, right from defense. There's a new goalkeeper in the 4 and 5 per experience. He's not touched it.
Yeah, but I think with because what's his name? Becca is hurt. That's why we have Giorgio Mamadashvili starting.
That's there.
But if Becca is fit, I think he starts.
Fair point.
Yeah, he starts.
But my point is that he's wanting to make this team his team.
Yeah.
So you look at the defensive line on the. That's a penalty.
No. His hands were closer to him. You cannot give that as a penalty. He didn't. His hands was not in an unnatural position. It was what his body. That's why the referee played it on.
You know. So I feel the fullbacks are different. It's no more Trent and Robertson who goes all out on the offensive and try to help in the attack.
Yeah,
it's a different ball game. Recall he brought in Jeremy, but he's on the bench. So he introduces Kerkes and what's the name of the other chap?
Conor Bradley.
Bradley, who's been in the team for a minute but's not gotten the opportunity on the right. So it's a different setup altogether, if you want. It's new altogether, trying to do something from behind. You get into the midfield. He was trying to tweak it with introducing his 120 million pound player who've not gotten the rhythm of what he wants to do yet. So he plucks him out this time around.
That's good pressing.
Plucks him out this time around. Lifts Alistair and Soboslai and the other guy, was his name? Gravenberch in the middle to help them understand the game they used to play, because the defensive structure is not really shaped like the one we were used to. So he's trying to tweak things around a little bit, and all of that. Look, he's gotten a new striker as well, who got into a lot of, back and forth before getting into this team. So this team has gotten squad depth, but everything now would be on the manager, and he's trying to do it, but it seems to take a bit of time.
Okay,
it's a good one for Liverpool. That's a goal. Did you see that?
Oh, that's a big chance missed.
Get into the post.
What a play from Liverpool.
Wow.
As soon as, I think it was Diallo, right?
Yeah, once he couldn't intercept.
Yeah, I knew there was danger coming, but I mean,
the ball was given away by I think Casemiro on that one-time passing thing.
The goalpost to the rescue for.
No, it's what I'm
I
saying.
think credit should be given to the goalkeeper. If
he covered the full area,
he covered it very well.
Laments.
No foul.
For
he's committed it.
United. Casemiro should be careful. The last time he did this,
no foul. He's not going anywhere.
He was red carded, isn't it, Casemiro?
Yeah, the last time he did, it was against Chelsea.
It's just 20 minutes, and he does anything, and he takes any stupid decision. He goes against the entire club now, because structurally this club is defending, and it's going to do that all day. It's just 20 minutes into the game.
No. You see, that is the tactical ploy. They can do this all day, because as it stands now, they have a lead to protect. But the question is, when they win the ball off them, the transition will have to be spot on. And with Cunha and Mbeumo and Ahmad, if the transition is spot on, Liverpool will be in big trouble. But the question is, win the ball and don't immediately turn it over.
Yeah.
I agree.
So Coach mentioned that United would have to avoid conceding
in the first 20 minutes to make this good.
And they've
they
actually
nearly
done
did.
that.
But they nearly did.
They nearly, yes.
When the border went into the post?
No, the border struck the post.
The Kudus strike.
That's what I'm saying. These moments.
But I think the goalkeeper was well positioned. If it was going in, maybe he would have tipped it.
Yeah.
I mean, these moments are going to happen in the game today, and because Liverpool are going to attack, and I indicated earlier that United would have to close that little pocket of space. Look at between Maguire and
no, I think it's close. It's a back five. Watch them
without the ball.
Without the ball. Five.
Yeah. And so a 5-4-1 without the ball. But this little pocket of space is what I speak of.
No, as you see, for those spaces, because it is that tight. Even when it says, so now look at the ball here. See, it was Man Utd giveaway, complete giveaway by Luke Shaw,
because the shape is
under no pressure. Yeah, I think the keeper. I think if he had gone for the
a little Kala would have scored.
Yeah, he pulled back a bit.
A little Kala.
Yeah, he pulled up. That would have been on the equalizer for. That's a good pass from Laments, though.
Are you taking the ball back? Why are you taking the ball back?
What
and
is
inviting
this?
the press? Why are you doing this? And
don't lose it.
I'm not losing. I'm trying to keep composure. Look, and these are the things I speak of. I feel that's a good stretcher. I feel this is a goal.
Oh my goodness, Christ. Bruno Fernandes, how are you missing that, bro?
And I love how you recover that in a British accent. Like, why are you missing that, bro?
How are you missing that? Look at the pass from Amad Diallo.
You were in a free position, a little
quality.
Oh no! I think Fernandes could have done better.
He should be scoring this goal.
That's like
he should be hitting the target.
That's his area.
That's what I'm saying. But look at him.
He's
absolutely
disappointed in himself.
He should be at least hitting the target. He hits the target on that. That is a goal.
And you see the goalkeeper did not move because
it gets into the post a little.
Oh boy! I think technically he did the right thing. Return the ball back from where it came from, but just that it was off time.
And you see the thing about football, right? So now Liverpool have not found that momentum. I think it's all on the part of United. I think we all agree. And United would have to make those chances they are getting now.
I think since they scored,
this is the second.
No.
Or third?
This is the first.
The first? Okay.
After the goal.
No, I'm adding it to the one they scored. That's like proper 2 chances they've gotten, and they failed to bury the second one. But United would have to be up and running because this is like a big chance for you to make it count. Because Liverpool will cover.
So the outlet for United looks like it is Ahmad against Kekes.
Yeah.
I think Ahmad has the beating of him because Keke is extremely left-footed. Ahmad too is left-footed. So whilst Ahmad is cutting onto his left foot,
it goes to Kekes' right.
That's right.
And I think United to have realized that the best part they can use is where Kekes is playing.
Yeah.
Because Diallo has seen a lot of the ball. I think that was the third time that the pass was played into that position. And United are taking advantage of it. But 25 minutes though, United 1, Liverpool 0. I think so far United, both sides have been presented with very good chances. Liverpool missing theirs through Cody Gakpo. United missing their latest one through Bruno Fernandes, which I think that he could have done better, Bernard.
Statistically, and I'm calm because I was going through the statistically, apart from ball possession, keeping the ball, passing around and trying to look for what not to tie, it is United who have better start. You check the XG and it's 0.43 for United, and it is just 0.22 for Liverpool. United are having more fouls. They have less fouls, and Liverpool are committing more fouls. Watch that.
You see, then again, coach, the same spot I highlighted, again from the right side, and that's Kekes' left.
Yeah.
And it's Slot will have to find an antidote to that. Because if you look at this,
it is now Van Dijk who is defending in a territory that should be where Keke should be.
Yeah, that's true.
You get it. Now Van Dijk has been pulled out. He now has to just Liverpool have got just Konate and Conor Bradley. Charlie, the people are all over the place.
Oh, that's good. That's good goalkeeping for Mama Stashvili.
Who's this?
That's Dalo. That's Dalo. That's Dalo.
La
ilaha. Look, I expected that from. I don't know why he gets opportunity to play ahead of Diego Leon. I don't know, but maybe for experience, maybe just maybe,
Okay, guys, let's get to the WhatsApp console. The guys are also freaking out here, and we'll get to YouTube. Joe Teshi says, "I'm sick and tired of Dalo. When Ahmad launched the ball to him, I knew he was going to spoil it, and surely he did. Why does this? Okay, we can't say that word on radio. Thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, they are players. In as much as you dislike the players, you can't really
of
use
course
certain
you can't
words
be
to
attacking their personality and stuff like that.
Coughtown Babe says, okay, let me start with EJ. EJ says, Wolves are definitely getting relegated. Okay. Coughtown Babe says, why would they sit back? Their defense isn't that good. United has an upper hand. They should control the game and not Liverpool because you draw unnecessary pressure to yourself. I think I agree with him. Take advantage of.
I read a start out to you, didn't I?
Yeah.
And I'm telling you that
Liverpool are not looking too good when at the back line. Like, it's look.
And that's the trick because you leave ball possession for them, defend well, keep your structure, and look at Dalo. Is that Dalo?
That's Dalo. Ball that you should be clearing. You are passing it to Isaac.
Liverpool have gotten 0 shots on target. I'm saying there are the areas United is taking advantage of. Liverpool have committed 4 fouls. United have committed just 1. United have had more throw-ins, right? And it's these stats that goes and it makes you see that United are doing something right because they are playing according to tactical instructions. That minute details. Don't keep a lot of the ball. When you get the ball, be like Coach indicated earlier. It's just the scenario that Coach painted. That's which is happening.
See Brian Buemo's head.
Stop that.
Very smooth.
Stop it.
Coughtown Babe says you will do one and lose. Coughtown Babe also says you goal up at Anfield and you want to just give it away with defensive play. Okay. Cosmos Tete Adiko Jr. says it's game over for Liverpool. It will take the supernatural for these results to be overturned. It's just one goal. Hey. Well, 29 minutes. Manchester United won. The visitors up against the host. Liverpool are yet to actually start something really good. Okay. Sadi says,
Our Sadi?
Yes, our Sadi. He's talking about when Liverpool is just here and then they go on to lose games.
Okay.
Every time when he wears
he's on his own.
When he wears a Liverpool jersey, they lose games though. Okay.
Look at Kekis and Ahmad.
He's pulling him. That's a foul.
Yeah.
He's pulling him all day.
No, the referee's going to overlook it. Once the linesman didn't flag.
No, but he's pulling him all day.
Yeah, it is, but
no, man.
But I thought Mbeumo would have used
No, that channel was blocked, and he knew Ahmad would be on his and Kekes knew that he was struggling.
So he left the ball was going
and
for
they
the
just pulling back Ahmad, and the linesman stood there. But I'm shocked that Arne Slot still hasn't found an antidote to that.
Yeah.
So like I indicate, Gabi, a check starts from touches inside the opposition box, even though Liverpool are with majority of the ball. United have gotten 8 to Liverpool 6 touches inside the opposition box. It means United is doing something right. They are forcing Liverpool to overthink it. You know, and that overthinking is resulting in a lot of fouls committed. That overthinking is gotten Liverpool to be walking on the pitch more. Because you watch the percentage of the players, the two teams, and the nature of their movement on the pitch. Liverpool on the walking rate is on 34.37% to United's 33.07. It means Liverpool is walking a lot. Overthinking because now they slow the tempo of the game, that they do not know what they are doing, and all of that.
Yeah. All right. Just some other results from the other league centers. Let me take you to France. And Brest are currently leading Lorient. It's 2-1 half time. Rennes are taking on Auxerre 1-0 half time. Toulouse are taking on Metz. It's 2-0 in favor of Toulouse. For the German Bundesliga, you have St. Pauli taking on Hoffenheim currently. It's goalless in that game. For the Italian Serie A, Atalanta are currently taking on Lazio. It's goalless in that game. For Spain, Celta Vigo have taken a 1-0 lead against Real Sociedad, by Celta Vigo have seen a red card. And then at Anfield, it's Liverpool who are currently taking on Manchester United. 32 minutes at Anfield, it's Liverpool 0, Manchester United 1. If the result stays like this, it will be a 4th loss in our competition for Arne Slot, and Ruben Amorim will be the man to finally halt that horrible run when United go to Liverpool, or when they go to Anfield to play Liverpool. The fifth manager to take the team there and maybe end that drought. Let's see if he can do it. 33 minutes from that game. 054996 996 054996 Later, somewhere around 5 p.m. we would activate the phone lines, and you can call in and talk to us about your team and how you feel about your team, whether they won, they lost. Chelsea fans, Arsenal, City, the big teams all won. Chelsea won yesterday, Manchester City won, Arsenal won. Arsenal are now topping the table.
Yeah.
I mean, based on
with
this
19 points.
Yeah.
I congratulated someone at Tamins.
Is their year today?
I congratulated him, but he's not sure Arsenal will win the league.
He's not sure.
Yeah, he's not sure.
He's lost faith in Arteta.
No, he's not lost faith. He said it's not a matter of having faith and emotional things. Yeah.
Oh, Arsenal fans are going through it.
I'm talking about the table, but still, right,
they're not confident.
Yeah, 19 points, but still. No, they are 3 points off City. City have gotten 16 points. But yeah, they don't want to be going loud like they did in the last campaign, until December something when they were overthrown. Okay. But watch that, Liverpool, pierces that ball in, and that keeper, he's behaving like the ball is not lost.
Is the ball out? Oh, wow!
He did that for the first time. He blocked with his feet.
Is the ball out of play though?
He blocked with his feet.
No, he's a good goalkeeper.
Yeah, These are traits of David De Gea. Watch it.
You see Liverpool the flat-footed nature of Luke Shaw. Very flat-footed. Yeah, Maguire.
It's not something. It's what I've been saying for a minute. You watch that?
Charlie, Luke Shaw is not running, no.
Yes.
He just cannot match the pace of Isak.
That's a strong foot.
No.
Luke Shaw.
Charlie, United will need to get, like, if they want to go with a back three,
that position needs to be
sorted. Coach, what?
Maybe hopefully when
which player do you think will fit
Licha comes, he will solve that.
He goes into that role.
Of course, he's a better passer. He will not be entertaining this nonsense from Isak and Co.
But look, to be saving the ball with your feet at Anfield is
you are a good goalkeeper. So normally the good goalkeeper, because that was very close to him. So naturally, if you don't use your feet, by the time you come down with your hand, it's gone.
It's gone.
Okay. Well, 35 minutes though. Liverpool are still knocking, hoping to see that they can equalize. Who is running into space? Nobody. You can't do it alone.
He's fouled. So he lost.
But Mount needs to be running.
But he was blocked. One player just moved in front of him. There was a player behind him. He didn't have any opportunity to move, and that's for me. It's impediment of play. Yeah. So I don't know why. I know an experienced referee refereed a lot of this particular fixture. You know, he's officiating now. He's officiated. Premier League games aside. You know, this particular fixture done a lot in Europe, in Champions League and what have you. In the Euros, you don't have to be doing this.
Well, let's see. Also in the Italian Serie A, Ganes Kamaldeen Sulemana is starting for Atalanta against Atalanta taking on Lazio. So it's actually the Atalanta attack is on way looking nice. Sulemana and Mademona Lukman.
Gakpo would have to be careful. That long ball from Van Dijk was not really fruitful. He got his legs into the advertising board, and if he had come with a certain pace, trying to control the ball for a throw-in, would have just been injured.
But Bernard, what are your thoughts about Isak though?
I think he's still finding his rhythm, yet to settle in the Liverpool. What happened? Liverpool want to do antics now.
That's a foul.
On who?
The first foul was a foul on Mbeumo, and he overlooked it. Look at, he's holding him all day. He's holding him.
No, but that's a proper foul. Then Mbeumo got frustrated, and then he kicks into a player. That's a proper foul. I think he gets lucky with it. He should have been yellow carded. Liverpool wins a free kick, and United should be careful. United should just be careful. Just 37 minutes.
Maguire. This is why he's on the field. Those big heads.
Who's he marking? Look at the Liverpool players and how they arrange themselves in there. Oh, that's a foul, isn't it?
Okay. Well, 37 minutes. United.
Yeah, I mean, sorry, you were asking me the question on Isak. Look, this is not home for Isak. You know, the coach is trying to map up this lineup as if it is going to be
from the way the Man United keeper has carried himself. I think this is the future number one, though.
Oh, already?
Yeah. You see, this is Anfield, though, and he's very calm.
He's very calm. Yeah, I was just about
saying
he's
that. He's got that calm composure.
I thought it was early days, so I just kept quiet.
Calm.
Yeah, he has that calmness to himself. I mean, as a goalkeeper, as a team, you need a goalkeeper with that temperament. All right. If I look at, and this is not like to denigrate the two goalkeepers. If I look at Andrew Onana, he doesn't give me that vibe. I look at who was the other goalkeeper?
Bayende,
the Turkish. He also doesn't give me. He is always looking like somebody who is panicking.
I tell you, like he's always looking for the next yogurt seller. Like he's cutting his glance all over. Yeah, and that's Ite. But that's the truth.
Yogurt seller to do what?
to grab some yogurt.
Bernard behavior.
No, that's how he behaves in the post. You know, you see, as a goalkeeper, like Coach Riley indicates, you need your composure and try and keep a proper back line. Communicate with the guys in front of you.
Yeah.
You know, that's a yellow card. It should be a yellow card. He goes fetching for Bruno's leg. And I mean, if you go fetching for the player's leg, that comes with a card, doesn't it? But again, I say if I tell you the percentage of cut this guy issues in a game, and it's
Michael Oliver, right?
He's had history with this fixture that has not painted a good picture when.
That would have been what, an own goal?
That would have been an own goal.
Wow.
I think the ball had a wicked bounce right in front of him. Look at that.
Oh, so okay, yeah, he missed it.
Yeah.
He missed it. He didn't even touch it. He just took a very wicked.
No, he touches
He
it.
touched it.
He touched it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because of the bounce, I think in his mind he was just doing a clearance Gakpo, and it had a bit of a cushion on the ball. And if the ball was dinking right, it would have been a
Come
goal.
on, Danny. The defender is making him chop the grass. Charlie.
There for him, especially with somebody with a very bad record.
Maguire, go and head this ball into the net.
Wow, that's a good clearance.
The
So
ball
Bernard,
was-
yeah, you were making a point.
On Alexander Isak, and I say he's not found home yet. You know, he's struggling to settle in this setup. This manager have set up this team in a 4-2-3-1, mimicking what he was having at Newcastle, to pretend to be the arrow man, but it's not. This team is playing in a 4-3-3, strangely, and it sort of commits him to do more.
Yeah.
Because he's not left alone up front. That's a bad kick. He's not left alone up front for all the balls to be fed to him, right? So he has to do more. He has to be, lingering around Mo Salah's area occasionally and trying to get back, to the middle and all of that. And it's not getting the best out of an Isak, So for Isak, the kind of striker he is, what he showed at Newcastle United, if he's not getting a lot of the balls, he's going to be isolated. And it is what is happening in this game. And coach asked, is he in the game?
Oh,
I think he wanted to. They should result in a goal. That's a beautiful one from Konate. It's beautiful.
I like United's attack so far. It's been. Oh no, that's a poor decision for myself.
No, I think it's a good decision. The technique poor because he wanted to do it fast. The goalkeeper, you saw the goalkeeper had moved.
Yeah, he had time.
He saw the
Space.
goalkeeper had moved, and he was falling and got back and stopped the ball. So the moment he zoomed into the area, he thought the goalkeeper was nowhere to find it. It's a brilliant technique, but it's a brilliant decision. But the technique on the ball didn't work proper, like a killer on the ball.
All right. We'll take a very quick break, but I've seen that some of our viewers on YouTube are asking why we are not on City Sports JHA. We're going through a bit of a technical issue. So if you're looking for the Sports Panorama episode on Friday, it's on City FM. You can just go down there.
On YouTube.
On YouTube, yeah. So the guys, Sweet Kwame and one other Cove Town Babe are just arguing there. For where the show was held.
All right, let me not say this.
Yeah, so
great,
let's take a quick break. When we come back, we'll still run it through the Liverpool Manchester United game. Liverpool losing currently to United in that game. United getting their goal through Brian in Buemo. 97.3, the Republic of Football on your favorite dial. It's live on Channel 1 TV and live on YouTube as well. That's City FM. I'm Gabi Ofer. We'll be back shortly. back 97.3, the Republic of Football. I'm Gabi Ofe. It's halftime. Liverpool 0, Manchester United 1. Brian Mbeumo with the goal for the Red Devils. The two coaches will get back into the dressing room to do some pep talk. Can Ruben Amorim hold on to the lead? His charges. Let's see what the performance will be like in the second half. But I'm Gabi Ofe. I'm here with Coach Christopher Nimley and Bernard Abeku. Let me take you to the Accra Sports Stadium. What the results would have hoped for. It's Kumasi Asante Kotoko 0. With that, Casablanca 1 and Kotoko are down by 1 man again. Also, in addition to they losing to with that, a red card came in the 15th minutes. You have to see who that was. Shown that red card. But this is not what Kotoko would have hoped for in the first leg. We go to Morocco next week. It's like a tall order for them to go past with that. The last time a local team went to with that, he ended 6-1. That's Hearts of Folk. But yeah, there'll be a lot more of that conversation for you later on Channel 1 TV, 9 p.m. scorecard. Coach Christopher Nimley, Benjamin Nkiti, and the guys will be there to delve into that. But let me just run you through the results from the other leagues, and then we'll try and talk more about the first half action between Liverpool and Manchester United. That game and it's halftime, so 1-0. But for the Italian Serie A, Atalanta are currently taking on Lazio, goalless in that game. For the French Ligue 1, let me see what the result there is looking like. Then we'll take you to Spain. All right, so Lorient are currently losing to Brest. 15 minutes played in that game. Rennes are taking on Auxerre. It's 1-0. Toulouse have taken a 2-0 lead against Metz. Later at 6:45, there's Nantes taking on Lille. In Germany, Freiburg played out a 2-2 draw with Frankfurt. St. Pauli are also playing. They are taking on Hoffenheim. Is goalless in that game. For the Serie A, Como beat Juventus by 2-0. Cagliari also lost to Bologna by 2-0. Genoa played out a goalless draw with Parma. Atlanta are playing a goalless draw with Lazio. 23 minutes, and Kamaldeen Sulemana is starting for Atlanta. Later at 6:45 is AC Milan taking on Fiorentina. While in Spain, Elche played out a goalless draw with Athletic Bilbao. Celta Vigo also playing out a 1-0 draw with Real Sociedad. At 4:30, Levante will take on Rayo Vallecano. And then later at 7 p.m. is Getafe taking on Madrid for the Spanish La Liga. Let me read some messages and then I'll come to Coach. Let me start off with Ransford. He says, I like the posture of Coach, and I can see that he's watching the game with a technical eyes to analyze the mistakes of both sides. If United don't take their chances, we'll come back to hunt them in the second half. Okay. Jasper says, for God's sake, or for goodness sake, what is Dalot doing in the game? Shaking my head. GJC from Kaswa says, United are messing up their chances. Hope they don't regret. Richie Royce from Pond says, good afternoon, City team. I've just been observing the United goalie. He's just amazing with the long balls. He's always picking up a teammate anytime he kicks long. When the team was under pressure, he kicks at a place which eases the pressure off him. Okay. Look at that save, all right. Frozen Hausa Coco from Afienya says, is that your name? Liverpool signings just gave me flashbacks of PSGs in the 2021, where Ramos, Messi, and co joined. I knew they would end up like this, and long may he continue. Salah is also finished too. He should just be Okay. Joe Teshi says, after the Europa League loss, Shaw granted an interview in which he effectively said that he wasn't good enough. So why is he still playing for us? Why is he always starting? Haven
didn't say he's not good enough as a player.
Yeah.
So on the day I was not
good enough. Yeah, I remember that interview. Hayden Haven says, I can play that. Okay, he can play that position. So why is he not getting any opportunity?
No, that boy.
Okay.
He has a long way to go.
Any more messages, Daniels? Okay. 054996 You can text us later. Somewhere around 5 p.m. would activate the phone lines and then we can talk more. But Coach, just let's put things into perspective. I mean, I think the highlights of the game has been the Brian Mbeumo chance he scored, that chance from Cody Gakpo as well. United are looking to exploit Liverpool's left side where Kekes is playing. A lot of United's attack have come from that angle. What are you expecting from Arne Slot? Because obviously you've seen it. I expect him to see that and address it. Coach?
Look, I'm looking at the highlight. Yeah. I think Van Dijk was very, very poor. Look at it. He won the ball.
So that's the first
goal. Now he stayed on his feet.
Yeah.
Mbeumo is on the ground. And Van Dijk was on his feet. Mbeumo gets up. Van Dijk had a start on him, and then he ran past him. Mm-hmm. He runs past him. And once the pass was good, all he needed to do was to strike at goal. He did that, and then he scored. But having said that, I knew this would be the way Man United would land. Because, like I said, tactically, that was the only tactical game plan that made sense why you go with Maguire and Luke Shaw.
Okay.
Because I would have substituted Maguire and keep Delete in the middle and played Euro. But I could tell that then it has to be a low block with Mason Mount doing a lot of midfield rounds. Look at the starting position of Cunha. For all those who said they would have started Sesko. Sesko, yes, good player, good striker, but he cannot start that deep.
Yeah.
Watch the starting position of Matthias Cunha. Every United player is in the half for United, with Ahmad, Cunha and Mbeumo being the outlet. So if Man United can actually avoid the turnover, which they've done, but this was a brilliant save by Lermont. I think he did what? Look at the flat-footed Maguire and Luke Shaw. You see, this is the problem. You have to be on your toes. But the goalkeeper, like I said, every good goalkeeper is very good at using his feet to make saves. I mean, we saw this several times from David. This is Bruno Fernandes all day. Yeah, Bruno, they should be in the back of the net.
United second
all day. That should be in the back of the net all day.
Wow. Oh. United have had a lot of chances, though. I think they should have been.
I think this ball went beyond Matthias Cunha.
Yeah, they should have been like a 3-goal.
This one, the keeper was spot on.
You look at the chances, and they're very, very good chances. That I think they should have added 2 more goals.
You see, they were not clear. The sort of apart from the Bruno's one, where per his very high technical ability, for him not to have hit the target, I think it was very disappointing. But apart from that, those were half chances, and I think they would do well. This one.
Yeah, that's Liverpool's chance.
Yes.
That would have changed the way the game was.
Of course, at the time. But again, if that had gone in, that would have been a typical Man United giveaway.
Yeah.
Because under no pressure, Luke Shaw just gave the ball back to Liverpool, and that eventually initiated that counter-attacking move. You see, that is why you cannot switch off. You see, in these big games and against such quality players, you cannot afford to switch off, because the moment you do that, you get punished. The moment you do that, you get punished. And for me, if I'm the boss, if I'm Ruben Amorim, I'm highlighting that. Because if you play for Manchester United, and he gave the ball away under no pressure. He just kicked the ball back to Liverpool. He had time. There was no Liverpool player closer to him. He had time to control the ball and then pick a pass. Those were the sort of turnovers I spoke about. You cannot do that. You just cannot. You see, you are playing against the champions in such a quality opposition, to the extent that you don't present anything to them on a silver platter. But again, from the way United have lined up and from the way they are playing, more or less low block, medium, if you look at them, they only step out to play when there is the need to.
Yeah.
Because they've got decent, powerful outlets. I think Arne Slot will have to respond. I think he needs to sort out the Kekesh Ahmad position. It's either he attacks the Dutch boy,
Frimpong?
No, the one who is playing at left wing.
The one who is playing at left wing
for Liverpool.
Cody Gakpo.
Cody Gakpo.
Okay.
Yes, it's either he taxed him to come back.
Yeah.
When Ahmad is going, or he allows he prompt VVD that he should be given Kekesh that defensive line cover. The VVD himself, we all saw on the go, very poor recovery.
Yeah.
And like we said, how old is he now? 34. 34 years. So I think, look, age is beginning to have a toll on the young man, because the Van Dijk had no 3 years back on that header would have made the ground, if possible, stop the ball from being played to Brian Mbeumo, and then defended the situation beautifully. He just couldn't do that, and I think that was unpardonable. And it's been highlighted, the lack of pace in his game. He's lucky he's a centre back.
Yeah.
But if he's a full back, he would have been exposed terribly. But having said that, it is still 45 minutes to play. It's a long, long way. Do I expect Liverpool to play the same way for 45 minutes in the second half? No. Maybe they'll up the tempo. It is now up to Manchester United. When they up it, you slow it down.
Yeah.
When they up it, you kill it. And in killing it, when there's the need, because as they up it, they are going to leave themselves exposed. When the chances come, put them away. Put the chances away. If you can do that, you make life extremely difficult for Liverpool.
Yeah.
So just like I said, don't concede in the first 20 minutes. That same message, I'm very sure, is being echoed in the United dressing room
for the second half.
Don't concede early. Don't concede. If you imagine they come 20 minutes into the second half and it is still 1-0, clearly Liverpool now think that the game may be they may be losing the game. So now they begin to throw even more cautions to the wing. And that, if your turnovers are not profound and you are able to, in possession, you're able to build up and then establish some decent chemistry and give the ball to your influential players who have shown that they have what it takes to punish, like, of course, Mbeumo, like Cunha, like, again, Ahmad.
Yeah.
That should tell you that the Liverpool team is already out. Wow. I think Mr. Slot has given it to them. Mr. Slot has really given it to them. And you can see the anguish.
I really want to be in that dressing room to see
boy,
what kind of...
This is not the first time this club is losing. It's lost 3 times in a row before the international break and this.
Yeah, if they lose, it will be third in the league, fourth in all competitions.
Fantastic. And those records, it will hang on your neck for a minute. Because this is the manager that told an officiating official, if I lose this league, it's on you.
It's on your neck.
You know. So this is his toughest test.
So no change, right?
Yeah,
no change yet.
Not yet. He needs to show it.
On both sides.
Stuck with the guys from the first half. Well, let's see. Like I said, it will be a different Liverpool side, though.
I expect it to be so, but that is where Bruno, Casemiro, Luke Shaw, Maguire, Cunha, Mbeumo, they have to show character. They have to show proper character. Okay? If they can show good character, I think there will be an onslaught. But make sure you hold your ground. Stop the unnecessary turnovers and get them to work for it. When they lose the ball, when you take the ball off Liverpool, get them to work for it. If you can get them to work for it, they know that the next goal is very crucial. United scores the next goal, they brighten their chances of winning the game.
Yeah.
Liverpool score, they will now feel that because they are the home team, they can go on and win it. So let's see how it goes.
Bernard, just what are you expecting for? I mean, Coach has said a lot about Liverpool. What he expects them to do. If you are Ruben Amorim, what is the pep talk to your team after you go into the second half with a 1-0 lead? Same style of play. You sit back, hits Liverpool on the break.
Don't change your approach in the first half. At this time, they are going to come with a lot of accuracy in whatever they were experimenting in the first half. Keep your shape, keep your composure, keep working for each other, and look out for the dead moments where they are not watching, and let it be painful for them. In letting it be painful for them is you doing a lot of incisive passing and taking instinctive decision.
Mount nearly switched off.
Yeah,
that's
Bradley
exactly
should have just hit that ball one time.
It's the exact point I'm trying to expand. Look, you take your eye off the ball for a second, Liverpool are going to punish you.
You get punished. Yeah.
And then if it comes to 1-1, psychologically Liverpool are winning the battle.
They'll win it.
Because it's Anfield. It's Anfield. And it's not going to allow you, that space to think. So keep your composure, punish them, on that little pocket of spaces they live in between, and still keep the game, keep the game at your feet. And if you keep the game at your feet, you keep frustrating them because they are winning a lot of ball possession. But when you get the ball, you are super dangerous, like a Brentford approach during Thomas Frank's time. And that's about. And this team has gotten a player from that team. Is it not that team? That played under Thomas Frank, isn't it? So I mean, same approach deployed here. And if United get another goal, it slows Liverpool's tempo again. They revert back into what they were doing in first half. You are still 2 goals up, and it allows you the freedom to play. Then Men will be introduced to slow the tempo of the game, allow Bruno some runs up front, and you are just winning the game when it happens in that manner.
All right. Well, 47 minutes. The second half has started. United with the lead.
That's dangerous. He loses the ball
over their rivals.
That Luke Shaw who lost that ball. That's Bruno Fernandes.
It's not a counter.
It's Bruno Fernandes. He loses that ball in a dangerous area, and
But that would have been a nice worked out set piece.
Yeah.
The way they teased it, if it had gone.
Yeah.
See?
I think the weight on the pass from Ahmad was bad. So that allowed him to be closed down very quickly. And again, this one, the credit must be given to Luke Shaw. He read the danger. But he's happy to see the United players run back like that.
You say you're happy to see the United players run back?
On the recovery. Because you could clearly see that they had outnumbered Liverpool.
Yeah, had outnumbered them.
Okay. So far so good for Manchester United. Let me see if I can pull up some stats with how the game is looking so far. Brian Mbeumo's goal, the difference at Anfield. .3. I'm Gabby of the studio with Coach Christopher Nimley and also Bernard Abeku-Watry. For the start, 60.2% ball possession for Liverpool, 40% for Manchester United. For the XG is 0.7 for Liverpool, 0.74 for Manchester United. Total shots, United have got 6, Liverpool have 7. Shots on target, Liverpool have got 4, United have 3. Corners 2 apiece. Saves, it's United have got 4 saves, 2 on the part of Liverpool, and big chances 1 for Manchester United, 0 for Liverpool. So the stats are looking, the numbers are in favor of Manchester United, and they were looking to hit Liverpool on a break. Did we miss?
What happened? You missed something because your focus was on.
Watch it.
Watch it. You watch it. He got into space, kicks that ball into the zone in the penalty area. He watches there was a lot of crowdness and then hits the ball straight into the post again.
Against the woodwork again.
It happened, yeah.
For the Gakpo, twice.
Yeah. It's like it happened in the first half. And that was just going in the back of net. Because the goalkeeper was not just seeing it.
No, he had not seen.
Yeah. A lot of guys.
I think the guy there is bordering Kamadi. He's put him on the grass.
Okay, in Atalanta game.
I think this is over for Gravenberch. And when we struggle.
This is over for Gravenberch. It means that it's Florian Wirtz who's loading.
Kai.
He goes into his ankle.
I think he's out.
Switches his leg, and he's in pain. Can he continue? I think the percentage will be just, if not 30%, 20%. He's in pain. You look at his mannerisms, shake his head a little.
They've got Endo there. Bring him and then push McAllister forward a bit.
Okay.
No, but it's the base. I think the best would be to bring on
Wirtz
and then pull Szoboszlai back
in the middle.
Yeah, so they've got Wirtz on the bench, so they can make a quick change, and then see what they made for. But it looks like, would he continue? Looks like
he wants to continue.
Yep, I think he would continue now.
No, the way he had that, I don't think he can. Can he? He's clearly, limping on.
I want to see whether he
limps.
He can brush it off.
Yeah, well, so 51 minutes, Manchester United 1, Liverpool 0. This one says, Patrick from Temai says, Gabi, please, officiating is terrible this afternoon. I cannot believe. Okay. Prekase Kwame Aristocrat says, Lamers is the new Peter Schmeichel. Very confident.
Interesting. He says that and draws my attention to something. When he had a certain save, the camera panned to
Peter Schmeichel
in the stands.
Very confident and calm in post. He should keep it up. All right. I don't care who wins. All I'm interested is under 4.5 full time.
Oh, what is this? This man.
Yellow card for Cody Gakpo?
He wins the ball and look at it. Watch this. Look at it. Look at Ahmad.
Okay, so
he wins the ball.
It was the ball first.
Yeah, but he left a left foot
challenge. But at the end of the day,
the ball. He was sliding.
There's nothing he could do about it.
Yeah,
that's a follow through. But he wins the ball.
See?
Okay.
That's nowhere near yellow card. But this guy is famous for he's a little over 1.5. For yellow cards in the number of games.
Oh, you mean he can give you those numbers?
Yeah.
When it comes to the yellow cards, that's Michael Oliver.
Michael Oliver, yeah. That's a goal.
All right. Paul says Liverpool should be planning for life next year with Mo Salah. Sadio Mane was
with or without.
Should be planning for life next year without. Mane was still in form when Liverpool shipped him to accommodate Salah's wages. Selling Diaz was the biggest mistake Liverpool did, and they are paying severely for that. Liverpool should make it.
See, it is at this stage that Man United will have to stand tall.
Yeah.
Because it's like the pressure is on.
Okay. Let me take that message. It says Liverpool should quickly make contact with Rafael Leao and Rodrigo if they want to make it next year. They cannot be relying on Mo Salah going into the future. Okay.
Salah has paid his due.
Need to put some respect on
Salah has paid his due, and football don't lie. He's in his 30s.
Yep.
So whatever we are seeing of him, naturally is expected to happen.
And again,
Cristiano Ronaldo is not the same player he used to be. Leo Messi is not the same player he used to be. So at the end of the day,
it happens in football.
I mean, tactically, he's also getting adjusted to a certain manager style. In past he had support from Robertson and co, didn't he?
Look at Maguire.
So
I see backtracking.
That's nice from Luke Shaw.
Yeah, coach, you're not going to.
I mean, Luke Shaw was very weak. He should be winning that ball.
The coach was coming in from behind.
No, I mean the initial ball. That ball should have been a United ball. See, these are the things you have to avoid when you go in for these 50-50 balls. Win it. Win it. If you don't win it, then clearly there are going to be issues. win it. If you want to play for United, these are the games you have to accept and be ready to battle.
Okay. Let's see what happens. 54 minutes. United still do have the lead.
Yeah, so delay is shoved off the ball, so United get a free kick in the pen, and they would have to calm the tempo of this game down.
Just ease it out a bit. Drop it off. I think the man is calling for reinforcement. He's telling his people what the substitution should be.
Rightly so. I mean, other than that, he overthinks it. If the players still get frustrated on the pitch of play, allow United a lot of time on the ball. I'm mad. You don't do this, do you? Yeah.
Okay. 55 minutes. Liverpool 0, Manchester United 1. The possession starts on the screen.
That's isn't it?
74% in the second half, 26 for Manchester United. I think the second half has been all Liverpool. Liverpool's trying to attack and making sure that they can get an equalizer before.
These are the things I'll say. Don't do these things.
The movement. Who's standing at where? Movement. I think Liverpool also wants United to play a bit of the ball, and that's beautiful from Maguire. That's nice. The control was brilliant. Yeah. So Liverpool looking to want to let United play a bit of the ball. And Superstar, it is these fouls. I think Liverpool are getting close to drawing a red card. Yeah, Liverpool.
So it's a second yellow card.
Oh, that's a first yellow card.
No, I mean for the game.
Yeah, the second
how
yellow
is
card
Dalot putting? You see,
kicking the ball into a man. You can't.
This one I don't blame Casemiro at all.
Look, and I say Liverpool are doing something that we're not paying attention to. They're looking to give the ball to United to want to allow them play a little and rely on distance. They lose the ball to us.
Too is not
then they
sensible
come
at
in
all.
to commit certain fouls. We target certain players who do not have the legs in there. They get yellow carded. We attract them to a red card. Can he play? And we shot them by one. When we get advantage. And
This is not the sort of game you want to go a man down.
Absolutely.
This is not the sort of game you want to go a man down.
Mm-hmm.
I think Casemiro has pulled off. He overstretched.
It's ended for him.
Yeah, he's ended for him.
So who's coming on? Ugarte and Patrick Dogu. Let's see. I think he would take off. Would it be Luke Shaw?
No, I think maybe he'll pull off.
Dalot?
I don't know.
So, because Ugarte comes in directly to
Yeah, he
replace
comes
him.
in like for like. Jesus Christ, what sort of change is this?
He's taking off Amad Diallo.
Okay, because he's also been booked.
Yeah.
Okay. Amad Diallo.
He's been booked.
Patrick Dogu takes his place with 57 minutes played.
See, that's the problem. When you get yourself booked, there's a defensive job you need to perform.
Yeah.
So it makes sure that everybody is on team line.
Yeah.
So quickly the coach will have to respond so that he restores. He makes sure that it is not the sort of game that you want to go a man down,
Mm-hmm.
because the opposition is a very solid opposition.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so Dogu comes in for Amad Diallo and for the rest of the minutes. And Casemiro has also been taken off.
Yeah, I think the coach did a brilliant one. You know what? Because I love that understanding between Cunha and Mbomo. He should have just gone down for a yellow card.
Wow, the guy's been able to hold on to the ball too.
Yeah, I'm saying that the chemistry between himself and Mbomo on that 1-2, the changing up passes was solid. But again, I say the manager was smart on the substitution of Casemiro and Ahmad.
Yeah.
Because you watch this referee's record, his record for I mean, when I put it for United, as in officiating a United game, and the card he issues, for the game, and yellow card per game is 2.09. So the coach is just smart to want to prevent these players from attracting a red card, because he's already leading. Should anything happen, it's still 1-1. Well, Liverpool stand a chance of. Look at that. I watched a start where Liverpool were having about 73% percentage rate of winning this game, and not mincing words. Even though Liverpool have lost 3 times before the international break heading into this game, they're a better side in comparison to United. If you look at the records in past for what United has been doing and what have you. So I feel the coach was just smart, trying to prevent the red cards per game that stands in United's game that he's officiated at 0.11. To try and make a balance. That's Benjamin Sesko. Mount, I've not been noticing him in the game.
He's been doing a lot of defensive runs. Yeah. And typical of him, he cannot go beyond 60 minutes because of his injury record. So normally, you have to. Now the coaches now are trying to refresh their teams. Yeah. Mr. Florian Wirtz. Florian Wirtz. Grafenberg, like we all predicted, there was no way he could have played on from that injury. So I think Curtis Jones comes in.
Yeah.
Curtis Jones comes in.
So 3 changes.
And then Ekitike,
Curtis Jones, out. And
Florian Wirtz. Wow.
And Viet thrown on for Liverpool is Oliver McAllister, Conor Bradley.
Bradley is off, so I guess Szoboszlai will come back as back to right back.
So he has his 2 strikers on for any slot. That's more firepower.
I hope Wirtz is not going to sit in the number 10 slot, because if he goes sitting into that 10 slot again and does not concentrate on the number 10, which is good, which is his strength, and keeps dropping into 8, moving around here and there and trying to create spaces for other guys, Liverpool are going to be found wanting. See, now they want to kick the ball fast. Liverpool, when they get the ball, they want to use the fast, the pace of their teammates to try and outwit United and maybe run them down or get them to take their eye off the ball for a minute. So I mean, like coach said, every coach is trying to refresh. 1 or 2, see what happens. But United gets the second goal through this, and that's it.
That's a really good space.
No, but Bruno Konate covered quick.
Yeah.
You watch what Konate did in that space, and I believe that's quick, recovery on the ball, trying to prevent it from hitting the back of the net. 2-0 and Liverpool are out of the game.
Oh, they're out?
Yeah, 2-0 Liverpool.
You
out.
don't think they can come back?
This is 1-0. It's the first goal was scored in a minute in the game. The first minute of the game is 62 minutes. 2-0 and they're out.
Okay. Phone lines now activated. 0539 96 996. You can also call us on 0549 96 996. We have just about less than 30 minutes to end the game at Anfield. United still do have the lead. Brian Mbeumo's goal, the only difference between the two sides. 63 minutes. Now call us 0539 986 996 0549 96 996. Let's hear from the United, the Liverpool fans, the Arsenal, City, Chelsea. Anything you want to touch on? Republic of Football 97.3. The time is yours now. Call us and let's get talking. Gabriel Fair here with Bernard Abeku and also Coach Christopher Nimley. 63 minutes, Liverpool 0, United 1. What was that? Ekitike.
No, but that was very, very selfish.
I think I'll not pick selfish. I'll pick overly ambitious. Like, what do you want to
combine
do?
with that?
Okay, well, what do you want to do? Because
you won the ball. Beautiful footwork. 1, 2.
Look, you twist, you turn. There's acres of space.
Look at Mohamed Salah. Salah is just there.
Somebody close to you. Is it Viet? Somebody on your right?
Yes, it's Viet and Mohamed Salah in front of him, but decides to go for the audacious. Well, let's see. I'm not sure Slot to be happy with him though. 0549 986 996 0549 986 996. I think we have our first caller. Hi, your name, where are you calling us from?
Hello, I'm Kwame. I'm calling from Ashama.
Whoa, Well, Kwame, talk to me. Are you watching the game though?
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm listening to the radio.
Oh, the play-by-play analysis, right? The commentary for you.
I am a City fan, but I want United to win because Liverpool. My brother is a Liverpool fan, and they always talk and shout about their team. They have the best players in the world, but as it stands now, I can't see any best thing that they are doing with their players. They have bought all the players in the world, but they can't utilize the players to take any league or win any game again. They have won their 5 consecutive matches, but now they are just losing consecutive. I pray United win. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. 053996 996 0549 986 996. Call us and let's get talking. Kwame says he prays Liverpool win again. It will be their 4th loss in our competition. And Van Dijk is misbehaving. Hi, your name, where are you calling us from?
I'm Michael. I'm calling from Kanishi.
Michael was good.
Yeah. But United winning this game shouldn't be a surprise because we know how United prepare our big games. And to be for the record, Marcus, this season they are going to win against all the big teams. They did it against Chelsea. They are doing it to Liverpool. They'll do it against Arsenal, Tottenham, and the rest. And it's going to happen. That's United for you.
Okay. What team do you support, though, Michael?
I'm a Real Madrid fan.
Oh, okay.
I'm enjoying the game.
Yeah, in action later at 7. All right. Thank you so much, Michael. I appreciate it. 054996 996 0539 986 996. Call us and let's get talking. Arsenal, Chelsea, Spurs, United, Liverpool. Yeah. Hi, your name, where are you calling us from?
Hello, my name is Benjamin. I'm calling from Achimota.
Benjamin, what's good?
I'm doing well. I think this is the first time calling to the show. I've been listening to Sports Panorama City Sports.
Oh, great.
I think it's my first time.
Yeah, it's good to have you.
I think last week Friday, I think we were having a conversation on the players or foreign players getting to the Blacks. I don't know if it's time for me to talk about. I wanted to had something to talk about.
That's fine. Michael, you can go ahead. Yeah, Benjamin, you can go ahead.
Okay, so I think the conversation was about players' commitment, and I was a bit surprised that I think the sports pundit didn't talk about the 2014 World Cup. We are talking about commitment, but we had players in the team at the 2014 who didn't want to even play our last match. Mind you, we had the chance to also qualify if we win from our last match, but these players were a business as usual. They were waiting for their money to the extent that there were reports of even the minister going in there for them to speak to the president, and they told the minister that they can only speak to the president when their money is in. So I don't think that is a sign of commitment. It's a sign everybody being opportunist and also fighting for himself. So I think that if we have an opportunity to bring in Nketiah and other players who improve our squad, I think they can bring, because at the end of the day, none of the players showed patriotism or commitment during that 2014 World Cup. And mind you, the embarrassment that we had, we have to fly money from the country to Brazil and all those scandals that came with it. So that is what I wanted to say.
All right, thank you so much, Benjamin. We appreciate your thoughts. 0539 96 996 0549 96 996. Call us and let's get talking. The Republic of Football 97.3. United still with the lead against Liverpool. 68 minutes. Brian Mbeumo getting the goal for the Red Devils. And you should see Bernard and coach's reaction when Bruno Fernandes had the opportunity to 68 minutes. Arne Slot still not happy with him. His side's play so far, hoping that they can get an equalizer against United. Ruben Amorim on the other side will be delighted to have all 3 points against their rivals at Anfield. He become the first manager to actually halt that horrible run. I mean, going to Anfield and unable to get all 3 points. 054996 996. You can text us on 0549 as well, 986 996, or you can also call us on 0539 986 996. Yeah, in that the telephone lines for you, Bernard. Do you want your people to see your
my reaction? Oh no! I look at the way Coffee draws the camera. Coffee just draws the camera right on TV. You know what?
What you cannot do is that you cannot go and dash free go here. This ball, it's not a game where you can dash free go.
The rest of the 20 minutes is crucial, eh? Very, very. I mean, United have.
Liverpool are overthinking it, and they are, what is happening in the game is they are losing a lot of the balls to United, right? And United aren't capitalizing on that. That's the problem. Liverpool are quick to want to get the equalizer.
Liverpool are now committing a lot of players up front now.
Yeah, so they are looking to.
What United shouldn't do is to allow the game to be stretched. Don't stretch it.
Okay.
Keep your line. Keep your baseline. It's very, very important. Look at that, sleeping on the job.
No, he needed to follow.
Oh, what kind of header is that? Hey, Charlie, is that Luke Shaw?
He needed to follow.
Header Shay.
You won't break Lamens in back or what?
No, the head against we make the goal score. When to make it enter with the what is that?
Oh, look at the way he had to stretch. Cause that's a very wicked. That's a very wicked. Let's get back to the phone line. 0539 96 996 0549 96 996.
Go and score the second goal.
Hi, your name? Where are you calling us from? Hello. Okay.
Charlie.
We've lost the caller. You can still call us. Oh,
Adogu.
You see what I'm saying? Liverpool keep losing the ball, you know, to United.
Yeah.
And United needs to capitalize on that.
Okay, so, Bernard, just hold on for me. Hi, and then where are you calling us from? Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Your name, please.
I'm Isaiah. I'm calling from Asalagotre.
Okay, Isaiah, talk to me. What team do you support, though?
I'm a Chelsea fan, but I think United should win this match because I think last season, people are talking about the way Chelsea buy unnecessary players and things. So I think after the game, coach should tell us something about Liverpool signings. That is what I want to hear from him.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. 0553996996. He says last season you spoke about the signings Chelsea were doing. It didn't pay off. So you should also speak about Liverpool signing that has not yielded much result for Liverpool.
But
I think he's highlighted that already.
For a second.
Yeah. 054996 054998. Bernard, there's something magical happening in the GPL.
The GPL?
Hearts of Oak are beating Brecum Chelsea by 2-0.
2 goals to 0.
Yeah.
I
tag him magical because he's Didi Romano
away from home.
Yes. Yeah. Anyway, we'll get back to that later on scorecard. There's more highlight for you. Back to the Liverpool game. 73 minutes. Liverpool 0, Manchester United 1. Brian Mbeumo, you can call us and let's get talking. 0549.
Still WAC 1, Kotoko 0.
Yeah,
Kotoko just scored. Is it flagged off offside?
It wasn't taken off.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, 054996 0539 986.
What is this?
996. Yeah. So if you hear coach saying what is this and and those things, he's just reacting to
an attack against United.
Yeah.
You see, this is the capitalization of what we talk about, and it's just too much.
This pass just needed to be hit right. Matthias Cunha.
Yeah.
Coach, the game is open now.
It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. This is the way Liverpool wants it to be. They want it to be like this. And you should avoid it being like this.
I fear for the worst for United because
yes, if it's this stretch,
they are getting chances. United, and because it's stretched, Liverpool have committed more.
So you should wait. You take your time and then get your chance and go and score.
I mean, United cannot bottle this. They really cannot bottle this. And you see the Liverpool fans, they're looking very.
It looks like they've lost hope. But that's not the time to lose. It's 75 minutes, about 15 more minutes, to finish the game. And you can't say... So you see the introduction of... Sheshko. He needs to come in. Ball goes long. Oh, what is the referee?
What is this, man? No, this referee is extremely a biased referee. This referee, Mark Oliver, eh?
Yeah.
What? That's Bernard's best friend.
He's gotten so much controversies. Look, he got into a game. I'll recall and tell.
It's like he's trying hard for them to equalize. Are you watching him?
Watching him.
Michael Oliver. To be honest, I think my man of the match would be Lamont. If
he's been brilliant.
Yeah,
I think
I'll give the man of the match to him. I like his composure. I like his movement so far. Coach, this will be his third game, right?
No, this is his second game.
His second game. Oh, okay. So he was in pole for the Southampton. No, it was Sunderland.
Sunderland United kept his clean sheet.
A clean sheet.
So Kotoko lost.
Game has ended?
Yeah.
Alright. It's not a big news though.
Yeah, true. 1-0.
75 minutes at Anfield. Liverpool 0, United 1. Liverpool 0, United 1.
I think United should be capitalizing on what Liverpool are doing. This time around, what Liverpool is doing different from the first half is they've committed a lot of players up front. Okay?
Look at Dalu.
In the box, Liverpool has gotten...
Come!
Liverpool, that's good. Liverpool in the box occasionally have gotten about 5 players in there. And if United gets the ball, I think United should be running fast and taking their time on the ball.
This United team, they don't have character. So the fear is that if they concede, they'll concede another goal. Liverpool are very much aware of that. Somebody should be marking Van Dijk and Konate. Maguire, don't just stand there.
Yeah. So United won. Liverpool 0. It was a corner kick that Liverpool are looking to.
It's a goal kick. It's a goal kick now.
Make it count. Yeah. It's not a goal kick.
It's another corner kick.
No, it's another corner.
Oh.
I think it went into a United player's head.
Oh, okay.
I think it should.
How is that a corner kick?
I think there was a
that's a clear goal kick.
I think there was a slight touch on.
There wasn't any touch.
No. These are the balls I took off. These are the balls I took off. That's a foul, though. The referee overlooks it.
No, it wasn't.
Liverpool still on the
ball.
Liverpool have equalized.
Oh
right?
My goodness.
Yeah, they have.
My goodness. And the goal is about to.
It was coming.
Oh.
It was coming.
Offside. He's offside. He's
offside for Liverpool. We'll take a look at it again and see if he was in an offside position. There's a slide, a down pass from Chiesa. And Gakpo just taps it in to get Liverpool that equalizer against Manchester United. Let's see if that goal gets to be looked at again.
I think the coach will want to sub. Oh, is it checked?
So look at it again. Kitike takes the ball into the box. A bit of a tussle in there. Viet.
Oh, he's offside. No, he's not.
He's not off.
Yeah.
His leg is playing him.
Patrick Dogu's leg plays Gakpo onside. So it's 1-1. Liverpool 1, Manchester United 1. 78 minutes at Anfield. And it's been coming. Gakpo has been threatening for some time. Hits the post twice.
Yeah.
He gets his goal now for Liverpool.
I said it.
Yeah. And Lucas Lott, if I can read meaning into that, it's slight details, minute, just minute. We can do it.
And what do I think United should do? I think
for the rest of what? That's about
for the next
12
plus minutes. This is what they should do. The keeper is able to find good passes on the last man up front. And the United if Liverpool are giving the ball away, United can't give the ball away. Because Liverpool are much stronger and better when you compare the two. So if Liverpool loses the ball, the recovery rate to get the ball back is quite better when you compare that of United. So, I mean, if you are United, it's 1-1 now. You cannot be losing balls. You have to be capitalizing. And that's the most important. Do United need a change now? No.
Well, you can still call us on 0549 986 996, 0539 986 996. Call us and let's get talking. 0539 986 996, 0549 986 996. Just a few minutes to end the game. Somewhere around 5:30, the show will also come to an end. Liverpool won, Manchester United won. I think about 11 minutes to hit 90.
The coach had wanted to bring Frimpong in, but when the goal came, he decided to take him back to the bench. So people who are not even Liverpool fans started jubilating when Liverpool equalized. It's strange.
Why are you doing this?
I'm saying it's strange. I always say it's strange. That's all.
0549 96 996 0539.
Bruno's just been out for me, in decisive moments of this game. Honestly speaking.
Hi, you know what you're calling us from? I didn't get your name, please. I didn't get your name. All right. What team are you following the Liverpool Manchester United game?
I'm Chelsea fan, but I think Liverpool should make sure they should win this game because we don't want. I think if it go draw and all those things, I think that is why I just wanted to see what's on somewhere.
All right, thank you so much.
So they should back up so that they can even win this game. I think it's going to boost them because if they lose 4 and considering, I think it's not good. That is one of the reasons.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you. We appreciate your time. 054996 996 0539 986 996. Gabriel Fair here with Bernard Abeku and also Coach Christopher Nimley. Some few minutes to end that game between Liverpool and Manchester United. 0539 986 996.
The coach is about making. I envisaged it. Kobe may need to slow the tempo of the game a little, allow Bruno Fernandes move into an advanced position, and be a little creative for the team. I think we have a call on line.
Hi, your name? Where are you calling us from?
Oh, Mr. Gabi.
Bro, your name, please.
Mr. Gabi. How are you doing?
I'm good, though. Is that Michael?
Yeah. You like that. This is the best man.
Emmanuel.
The fan of Brest, the only supporter of Brest, Ghana.
Ima, how are you?
Oh, I'm not fine. When you have Patrick Togu and look sure at your back, this is what you get. Sorry, we need proper defenders. Sorry, and Cunha, I don't understand Cunha. He's not putting himself in the game. I don't understand Cunha. Sorry, this United team, we come second half, still the ball with the play. And the coach taking off Messi Mount, I don't know whether he's tired or I don't know, because he's covering a lot of space, which Cunha is not doing. This coach too, some of his stats are very, very poor, like Otuado. These are Otuado, no difference. You are winning ball, yeah. Messi Mount is covering.
Michael, so there's a second goal for Manchester United. I hope you can hear the Magua. It's so okay. Well, yeah. So United have the second goal against Liverpool. Harry Maguire with that goal, and you see Coach Christopher Nimley elated with that performance. Coach has been a very.
Last year he should have won this game.
Yeah.
Now go and defend. Focus. Don't go and do anything at the back. Go and defend and focus.
Coach, you are supposed
0-5-4.
I'm analyzing. He should go and focus and defend properly. It's part of the analysis. Maguire, go and defend and do things properly.
Well, you can still call us 054996 Call us and let's get talking. 054996 United have taken the lead against Liverpool, and guess who is the hero for Manchester United? It's Harry Maguire with that header.
See, I feel these areas or zones Maguire gets into and scores, the Benjamin Sesko should be learning these movements.
I like this one. It's not any Sesko movement.
Coach, can you help me finish?
There was a corner kick.
Can you help me?
Balu, the kick. It was a hopeful ball into the box.
Guys, hold on. Let's get back to the phone lines. Hi, Onim, where are you calling us from? Hello? Okay, we don't have a caller. We do not have a caller. 053996 996 0549 96 996. So United have introduced two players. Lenny Yoro and Kobe Mainu have been thrown on to finish up the fight at Anfield. So Shaw off, Bruno Fernandes also off. Let's see if United can see through.
Back.
Yeah. Let's see if United can see through with 5 or let's say roughly 10 minutes at Anfield. Hi, I know where you're calling us from. Okay, nope. 054996 996 0549 96 996. Liverpool have also introduced who? Jeremy Frimpong, right?
Yes.
For okay, that's an interesting substitution. Is Frimpong playing as the right back or he's been thrown?
They've also gone back 3. Have you seen?
Okay, wow. Charlie, a tactical battle is happening. Okay, that's Frimpong, very high up the pitch for Liverpool. 85 minutes at Anfield. Liverpool 1, Manchester United 2. Whoosh!
How did he not score this?
Whoosh! That's a big chance missed by. Is that Cody Gakpo?
That's him.
Charlie Doguno Nyadzi. Can you allow him to dribble you like that?
Coach, you don't be doing this.
But it is Frimpong. He could only go on to his right foot. Look at him. Look at the space. Go and cause penalty cry. How did he, if Liverpool had equalized from this, to have been suicidal?
Okay, let's get back to the phone lines. I think we have a call.
Maguire and everybody just caught ball watching. Nobody marking Gakpo.
Hi, your name, where are you calling us from?
How did Gakpo miss this?
I'm Eben. I'm calling from Pantine.
Eben was good. Are you following the game?
Yeah, actually, I was not able to watch, so I'm just listening to you guys now.
Oh, okay. Great stuff.
Yeah.
Great stuff.
And I'm actually loving it, though. I'm loving coach's reaction and stuff, because he's making me get the real feeling of what's going on there. Yeah.
If you want to see more, you can get to our YouTube handle, City FM. We are live there. Okay.
Come again.
I'm saying if you want to see the reactions from Coach and Bernard, just get to City FM. Maybe you are not in town. You're not watching on TV. We are live on City FM YouTube page too.
Oh, okay. I'll try and get in touch.
Okay, great. Talk to me.
Yeah. Yeah, for me personally, I was about talking about Maguire. We don't actually see him in the defensive shape, but sometimes I get convinced if he's put in play because of such situations. Because we didn't have Benjamin Sesko, the striker. So having someone to at least cover the air balls and stuff for the corner balls, and I think the coach really did well in putting him in while Sesko was not on. That's what I have to say.
All right, thank you so much, Eben. I appreciate your time. 053996 996 0549 96 996. Call us and let's get talking. Some few minutes to end the game at Anfield. It's Liverpool 1, Manchester United 2. Harry Maguire, if he ends like this, will be the hero to give Liverpool Manchester United all 3 points against Liverpool at Anfield. Yeah. 053996 996 0549 96 996. Look at the way Liverpool have committed a lot of players. United are just sitting, waiting to take their moment. Wow, coach. That's an interesting tactical battle between the two coaches.
That is the way it has to go. They have a lot of technical players on the pitch.
Bugatti, how are you letting that ball just... Wow.
You see, this kind of pressure has been on for a minute. And it's again now left to the players, or it's up to them now to apply that little bit of brilliance. You saw Sesko gets a ball and just he has no idea where his player is. He just balloons the ball into a certain space. It's them areas that United should be focusing on. When they receive the ball at the weaker side of Liverpool, what they want to do with it, it matter, most. Liverpool are pressing. You get a ball. The moment you get a ball, you should be looking for a runner. Because they've committed, like you indicate, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players in United's area, all trying to look for that important, ball. So he lobs this ball, he keeps it, and look for who is doing the run, okay? Or delay a bit of time because it's already 90. Try to commit a foul, and that's it about a game.
Wow.
Yeah, that's it.
Cunha. That's brilliant.
Yeah, because he's super strong, and he looks for a runner, and it should not just be.
How many minutes?
8 minutes.
Wow. No. 8 good minutes. People.
8 minutes. I thought we were going to get on the maximum 5. 8 is a lot.
8 minutes is a lot in football,
That's why United should be capitalizing on these things. Look, hold on to the ball. Look for a correct pass. Don't be hitting the balls back to them. You get it? Because already they are pressing. You hit the ball back to them. On a time where you've gotten the ball, you can keep the ball and allow one player run, leave the other guys behind. Maybe a Cunha or an Mbomo to run, as in if the ball is with Benjamin Sesko. It opens the game up, more. But those minute details, that relies on the player. The coach might have done all that he needs to, but the minute detail of does he hit the
So have you realized that in the last few minutes, Van Dijk is just inside the box?
Yeah, he's gone. That's a number 9.
And Liverpool are just flying the crosses, hoping that one lands on the head of Van Dijk. Wow. A tactical play of these coaches are. And I think Liverpool have seen a lot of corner kicks and free kicks also coming.
Hey. Dogune.
What's going on?
This is a foul. Hey, this referee, Mark Oliver.
Imagine that had happened in the Ghana Premier League. A player goes into the stand.
Oh, that's a corner. That's a corner. No, that's a
focus.
Corner. That's a corner. Got 6 minutes more.
Focus. They're coming at you. Just focus.
Liverpool are pressing.
Wow. 92 minutes, 6 more minutes to be done.
Is he not offside?
No.
And United will be very delighted to run away with all 3 points.
The ball hit someone's arm in the guy, if you see, got the ball.
Let's see what happens. Okay, Laments grabs that.
Now relax. The team is leading by 2 goals.
He can now calm things down for Manchester United. And Liverpool fans are already looking
in a dramatic, world, if you want.
They'll be pretty shocked.
Hit it high.
Will be 4 losses in all competitions for Liverpool if he ends like this. You can still call 053996 996 0549 96 996. Hi, your name, where are you calling us from?
My name is Ben. I'm calling from Western North. So
your name is what?
Ben.
Ben. All right. Ben, talk to me.
Ben, yeah. Hello?
Yes, Ben, we are listening. Please talk to me.
Yes, let me congratulate Manchester United. I'm a Chelsea fan, but let me congratulate Manchester United. They did it to Chelsea, and actually they have done it to Liverpool. And you see, one of my guys called and he said, Liverpool have bought a lot of big players, made all those things, and they couldn't even find it difficult to win. And this one tells me that they have already repeated in 2014 when they played 4 consecutive 4 matches and they lost. That is why they have already repeated. So I think let's go to Chelsea yesterday when the Chelsea win 3-0, and my guys are doing a good job. I think Liverpool should go and sit down and learn, and they should come back again. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Ben. We appreciate your time. 053996 996 054996 996. Hi, your name, where are you calling us from?
Hello, I'm McCarthy from North Carnish.
Your name is what, please?
McCarthy from North Carnish.
McCarthy, what's up?
Charlie, cool, Charlie.
Nice one.
Charlie, today we watch Master Class.
The Liverpool Manchester United game, eh?
Yeah, Charlie, this is what you call football, because you get your first goal, you go sit back, then you frustrate your opponent. They think they're about to equalize, they get a second goal. It's like a bullet to your hand to Charlie, the second goal.
Yeah.
The second goal is like a bullet. Like if you're a Liverpool fan watching, it's like you it's 1-0, so you think, oh, there's a chance, then that second goal. And you be in your couch, then it's like you don't know what to see. I don't know, Charlie. So if you have a Liverpool fan, you Charlie, I don't know. You have to show the person love. But Charlie, I'm happy for Man Utd, Charlie. If I see somebody who has struggled happy like this, yeah, I'm very happy. Today I was watching the masterclass. Yesterday my heart almost got broken by Barcelona. But don't worry, we got our last minute goal. We got our last minute goal. So it's all good. It's all good. Charlie, football they be.
All right, thank you so much, McCarthy. 0539969996. You can also call us. Manchester United are on the verge of winning, getting all 3 points against their rivals Liverpool. Finally, they get to end that 10-year wait of a victory at Anfield, Charlie. And the man to do that, Ruben Amorim. Yeah, back-to-back wins also for Ruben Amorim. For the first time, he's been able to do that. 0549969996. 0539969996. Hi, you know where you calling us from?
Gabby.
What's up?
Today I'm happy for my United brothers. I'm a Chelsea fan, but this evening I'm happy for my United brothers. The way they've struggled for some past seasons now, and the way they are winning games, big games like beating Chelsea and winning against Liverpool is good. At least it will boost their vim for the season.
All right, thank you so much. We appreciate your time.
And Gabby,
hey, you're not finished.
Oh, you guys are really doing well. I'm not watching the game, but I'm just listening to the commentary that you guys are giving.
Yeah.
And some of us that we not get the opportunity to watch games sometimes weekend. When we listen to you people, it's like we are there. It's like we are watching. So you guys are really doing well. I think at the end of the year, all fans of City Sports, I think we have to organize something for you people to say thank you for your time and your dedication every week in and week out. God bless you. You guys are fantastic.
We appreciate you, bro. We appreciate you. We appreciate that. And we'll keep working for you, right?
Nobody needs them to be happy for anybody. They should be happy for themselves.
The guy is saying he's going to organize party.
No. Is he the one who says he's going to organize? Yeah, he should take his party. He should take his party, Charlie. He should take his party. Chelsea for your organized party for who? Well, organize for yourself or your people.
Charlie, bro, we appreciate you, okay? All right, 0539969996. The game is just about to end, just a few seconds, and United fans will begin to party. It's all good,
Shaking my meal, I get it. Baby, I so swan, I pick it. Kim Palude. But I am gonna spend the money. Come wait for me.
Right, so it's all over. Manchester United finally have their 3 points at Anfield. It's taking Ruben Amorim, the manager, to do that, to break that horrible run at Anfield. Finally, 10 years of waiting. Robin Amorim is the man to do that, to give United all 3 points. You can still call us and let's get talking. 0539 986. Coach, you see the people on YouTube, they are super excited about your dancing.
No, they should expect more today on scorecard. No, but look at the dressing. Look, I came on purpose.
You know,
you see my dressing.
Yeah.
I came on purpose.
Oh, so there was a meaning.
No, but how can I dress three piece? I've left my jacket. Young man, go and pick my jacket and bring the jacket quick. You understand? Look, I came ready for today. Have I ever brought this sort of dressing to the studio before?
Sweet Coach Nimley.
Sweet Coach Nimley. Now go there. Yai. Now go there.
Well, let's get back to the phone line. Let me talk to my caller. Hi, and where are you calling us from?
Yes, my name is George, calling from Ashaiman.
George, what's good?
Nothing is good. As a Liverpool fan, I'm really pissed off. Just because this is the fourth game that we've lost in a row. Now, let me just be, in as much as I'm in pain, right? I just want to bring our attention to this. Liverpool does not have a midfield. The midfield is non-existent. They can't win second balls, and it's like they're only playing 2-6, whatever formation. I don't know what, because there's no full bounce or whatever. You only see Van Dijk and then Kunate on the ball, and then there's no midfield. They are all behind the Man United players. The same as Galatasaray, the same as Chelsea. They are always hiding behind the midfield of another opponent. They are always being overrun. They are always being overpowered. And I'm like, is the coach watching the same football? And my God, how does Mohamed Salah keep playing more than 40 minutes in this Liverpool team? I don't understand. Because the guy does not provide anything. It's like when Mohamed Salah doesn't score, he adds nothing to the team. And the coach will watch for Salah to play 90 minutes of every game. This game, he played over 80 minutes. How? I just don't understand. I just don't understand. Now, we have become the new Man United, and we are losing games in a row, and it's even, I can't even understand. I just can't understand.
Abotre, George, hi. 05399696 05499696. Somebody said scorecard will be on heat this evening. Let's get back to the phone lines. Hi, and then where are you calling us from?
Yeah, I'm calling Joseph from Bubuashi.
Joseph, what's up? What team do you support?
Yes, I told you the last time that they should bring Liverpool on time so that we finish them. You say, well, what did you say? You said, Man Utd, I may win no, I don't know. What me? What me? What ready? I'll pick it. Where's Coach Nimley?
I'm here, young man. I pick it. I pick it. I'm a family.
You both are on United show.
I pick it. Bye-bye.
Well, 053996. Thank you, Joseph, for calling us. 0539 96996 0549 986 996. Hi, you know where you're calling us from?
Yeah, bro, how are you?
I'm good. What's your name? What's up?
Yeah, I'm PK calling from Mamobi.
PK?
Yeah, PK.
All right, talk to me. What team do you support?
Make you talk to coach the day Man Utd they lose. Make it try, make it they come studio. Make it not day in bedroom, they talk. You go they send messages from bedroom. Where we they listen to you. You go they give analysis from in bedroom. So make it come. Today where Man Utd win. You see the way they talk? That's the top plain test and make everybody know say Man Utd win.
No, but you see, Coach has always been here. No, PK.
That's the one I want to talk about.
PK. Coach has always been here to when United lose. He doesn't want to listen. 05399696 05499696. We'll pick our final two callers. Then we'll wrap up today's edition of the Republic of Football on 97.3. There's more football talk for you later on Channel 1 TV. Benjamin Nketiah is the host for tonight. Coach Christopher Nimley will be there. And the right to delve into the tactical breakdown of whatever happened. Hi, your name, where are you calling us from?
Yes, Martin. Calling from Denmark.
Martin?
Yes.
Martin, what's up?
Yeah, Charlie, I'm excited.
Oh, you're a Liverpool fan, I guess.
Yeah, I'm a double star. Well, the first one being that I always love it when Coach Nimley is there.
And Coach Nimile is one of the reasons why I started him. That woman, you know, he blends the guy so well when he's angry. He blends the guy so well with the English language, and I love it. And when United is losing, and he's speaking it like that, oh my God. I'm sad. As for this coach, I don't know what he's trying to run away from the narrative that he has inherited the bigger team from a judging club. So he wanted to see look, you harbor all the good players in the world, and look at what's happening. 4 in a row has never happened in over 37 years in the history of Liverpool. 4 in a row. I don't know what this coach wants. I don't know. I don't like the way he plays Florian. Give him his free role. Like the way Alonso played him in Liverpool team. Give him his free role. I don't know. He's trying to catch the boy, and the boy himself is not. I won't be surprised if in the next year the boy is trying to make.
All right, thank you, Martin. We'll take our final caller, 0539 96 996. Hi, and what are you calling us from? Hello? Hello? Okay, the caller is not ready to talk. 0539 96 996 0549 96 996. Our final caller for today. Hi, your name, where are you calling us from?
Hi, good evening. I'm Dominic calling from OEB.
Dominic, how are you?
Please, I'm fine.
Great. What do you want to talk? I know you're a Chelsea fan.
Yes, I'm a Chelsea fan. Actually,
Okay.
I want to talk something a little bit about Liverpool.
All right, sure.
It
Go
feels
ahead.
like this one, I have a Liverpool friend that I used to talk with, and I'm telling him that Liverpool does not have someone who fit at the end for them. But so far as when this coach came in, what do you call it, Anna Slot came in the first season, and he did it and they won the league. It feels like everybody took the attention off of the midfield. Liverpool don't have that juggler, that person who is a ball fighter, who can win balls for them. And they have forgotten about this thing. Spending over £120 million on Oli Florian and the British record for Alexander Isak. It's outrageous for me. As a team, you don't have a typical DM. Someone, the person you have to, you don't trust him all that much. Who is in Endo Ouattara? You don't trust him. He's even aging. Should have bring someone who's very energetic, who is a ball carrying player, especially to cut DM like Moses Caicedo. You needed to get Caicedo in. The guy refused to join you. Meanwhile, you have the money to pay British record fee. At that time, they should have gone for Caicedo or even Romeo Lavia. Then some of the Liverpool problems. It sounds like when they were winning games, they think maybe the Premier League is just for fun. Oh, the Premier League is one of the physical leagues in the world. So if you have a player who can sit deep for you, who can win balls, like the way Moses Caicedo and Romeo Lavia would do, your team will flourish. And this is what Liverpool as a team is lacking. They don't have a proper DM midfielder. To me, they have been saying Gravenberch. Gravenberch is a player that you can trust. One season, he will give you one good season. Another season, it's off. It's injury prone too. And these are some of the players we don't associate them with when you're building a club. You don't build around those players. You can't trust them. And even in Bayern Munich, getting injury situations, getting injury news and other things. That's why, like, the form you come from Ajax to Bayern, not the same thing. So you can't trust. Assuming he had a first season too, that means Gravenberch is a good player. No. You have to get a
All right, thank you so much, Dominic, for calling us. Let me just wrap up by bringing you the scores. And like I said, there's more football talk for you later on Channel 1 TV at 9 p.m. Join Benjamin Nketiah and Coach Christopher Nimley. He'll be there. More football talk. All right, so Liverpool losing to Manchester United, their fourth loss in all competitions. The pressure is mounting on Arne Slot. Well, the table is looking like this. Liverpool stay third, 15 points. United are ninth, They have 13 points. So they are 6 points off the top. Arsenal have gone 19. Manchester City are second, 16. Liverpool third, 15. Bournemouth same points. Chelsea are fifth with 14. Spurs 14. Sunderland 14. Crystal Palace and Manchester United same points, 13 and 13. And Brighton complete the top 10 with 12 points. All right, let's get a thought of the match winner, Harry Maguire, speaking after the game.
Yeah, it means everything. I mean, listen, they've had the better of us over the last few years. We know that, and it's not been good enough for our club, and we've not give our fans nowhere near enough days like today. So it's been a long time coming to this ground and picking up 3 points. But it means, I think it's the old cliche, it's only 3 points, but it's definitely not. It means a lot more than that to the boys, to the clubs, to the fans. I've been here 7 years now, and to come to this ground every time and not get 3 points has been tough. So yeah, it's for the fans, and I hope they have a great night tonight, because of course it is only 3 points on the table, but to come here and do it over Liverpool, and like I said, they have been a top team over the years, and they've been a lot better in recent years, so it's nice to get one over them.
Yeah, great moment for him.
All right, so that's United's match winner, Harry Maguire, speaking right there. But not just concluding thoughts. This win is a big win. You heard from Maguire there. He's been part of that 10-year hiatus at Anfield. In fact, in that 10 years, he's seen 7 of those struggles every time they go to Anfield. And he understands today's win more than any other player, even more than the coach himself. What a way to do it against your arch rivals.
I mean, United stayed disciplined all through. It's difficult defending against this Liverpool side. Looking, why I say it's difficult is you look at Liverpool's front line, and it's got brilliant players. It's got players who have excelled either at the club they played before this, or have been solid in this Liverpool setup. Talk about Mo Salah, Dominic Szoboszlai in the previous campaign, Cody Gakpo in the previous campaign, Alexander Isak. I mean, these are fantastic footballers. Having behind them Gravenberch and McAllister, who looked like he got injured from the onset but stayed focused in this game. And the subs that came in, even to the point that Mo Salah would have to be yanked off to introduce Jeremy Frimpong, Federico Chiesa, this Florent Wirtz. This team has gotten a squad depth now, and it's on the manager. Anything that happens in this game is on the manager. He taught them something initially. The basics when he came first won him the league. How to defensively organize, that structure before exploiting the offensive abilities of this side, because they had that already. But he built this squad, or he's building this squad in every department of the game. Mamardashvili, Kekes, Jeremy Frimpong, in midfield Florent Wirtz, up front Alexander Isak, Ekitike doing the backup. Look, it can't get any brighter. This side, they've gotten to be the side every individual who loves football is looking at this season. And he's stopping to keep the fundamentals which he started with Arne Slot, and he's leaving this side exposed. I know, and I believe that they are getting to have a new defense line built in the introduction of Kekets and i.e. Bradley or if you want Jeremy Frimpong, and keeping the Konate Van Dijk ages in there. But the mixture of the experience plus the young lad, the fresh limbs, is really it's not worked now, because Konate also have not pulled his weight up, and it's causing confusion between the 4 and 5, and it gets them exposed. That ball that Maguire headed into the post between Virgil van Dijk and Konate, one should be marking him out, because Maguire is a 6 footer as well. So you can't keep the focus solely on Benjamin Sesko. One should be marking one of these guys and taking them out from that set piece, or if it's a long throw or what have you. And these are the minute details. And you saw Arne Slot after the goal showing signs. He did a sign that showed in our deduction, mentioning minute details of the game that they need to keep in shape, and that's what was eluding Liverpool today. The midfield was not much of a problem because it had McAllister and Szoboszlai, them mixture very strong, in that position. But the bit of playing together as a unit, well, you can credit that to United because defensively the team was in shape. They didn't lose that shape, and that shape kept them at bay in the game. At the point we thought Luke Shaw was becoming the loose slot. Occasionally he went in and won certain crucial balls. At the point we realized that Diego Dalot was becoming the loophole. He occasionally rose to the game where he ran back and dispossessed some of the ball in that zone. So it is United's defensive mechanism, and I feel it has helped. Well, the goalkeeper was also Senan Laments have also been on his toes, in the entirety of the game, where he saved one ball from Gakpo with his feet, and even before the flag had gone up that he was off, he also saved it with his chest as well. Getting into dangerous balls and also confusing the talisman Salah in not getting him close to clinical areas to fancy the ball in. So I mean, it's been fantastic, superstar.
All right, great stuff. United would be basking in that win. I mean, what a way to do it against Liverpool. Let me take some messages and then we'll wrap up the right, Charlie. WhatsApp console is looking
screen, yeah.
It says, good afternoon. After watching the pre-match of Arne Slot on Friday, I confidently told a friend that United is winning the match. Nicholas from Cantonment says that okay, Man United is not back. This is a false alarm. Let's wait for their next match. Elvis from Sakamono. Hi guys, great show always. I'm super glad for the win. I salute Sir Jim Ratcliffe for this. The statement of trust in the manager is just refreshing. We need Amorim for that long haul. Hey, football fans. You were sacking Amorim last 2 weeks. Okay. I've never called a referee a thief, but the referee is a thief. See the way Mbeumo was pulled down in the lead towards the Liverpool equalizer. Shaking my head. 120 million to buy Toyota Viet.
He said he's got 120 million.
No, he says 120 million to buy Toyota Viet. You didn't see what he did.
I get it.
Let me tell this last message. I told you guys that Nimley talks too much, and there are lots of loopholes in the Liverpool team. The whole world can see now. They won't even make top 4. Arsenal will be crowned champions because they won't lose a game anytime soon. Trust me. Okay. Hi guys. How can you be keeping a losing team against Chelsea for this match? Immediately he made those changes. The goal came. Okay. Can't Slot see this? All right. Thank you so much for texting, for calling, and for making this show a successful one. We appreciate your time. Football, the Republic of Football, Saturday, Sunday. There's more football talk for you on TV, and we're back next week with Match Day 9 and the other major leagues as well. Thank you, Bernard. Thank you, Coach Christopher Nimley. Technical support from Daniel Squashy, and the mind behind the YouTube magic, Edwin Kwakofi, the hardest guy. I'm Gabi Ofer. There's a wrap of the sporting activities for you later tomorrow on the City Breakfast Show at 7:10 a.m. Thank you so much for doing this with us. Enjoy this.